Welcome to TPK Roleplay. And welcome to our new Curse of Strahd campaign, Dark Echoes. This campaign, while based on the standard module from Wizards of the Coast, has been modified using additional content from a variety of sources. Dark Echoes will be a vivid exploration of classic Gothic horror tropes and monsters of all kinds. It may be a brutal, stressful, and grim experience, and is not for the faint of heart. Please know that those of us around the virtual table have given our consent to explore these topics together as respectfully as we can, but if you, the viewer, should feel uncomfortable at any point, please make sure to step away, get some air, stretch your legs, and check in on us again later. And with that, I am Luke Locke, and I will be your Dungeon Master. Players, please go around and introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm Oseric Springfield.
Hi, I'm Kohlrabi.
Hey everyone, Dr. Tyrant.
It's me, Tony.
And I was muted, but I'm Turk.
Okay. I'm going to change music. Deep within a land long forgotten stands a castle beneath a sunless sky. From atop the high walls, stone gargoyles stare out over the foggy cliffs below with their hollow eye sockets and grin hideously. Thick, cold fog swirls in the courtyard. Sporadic flashes of lightning lance the weeping clouds overhead as thunder shakes the ground. At the back of the keep, beyond towering buttresses and tall, boarded-up stained-glass windows, a small garden struggles to survive. Small flowers press skyward against the gloom. A pair of large iron gates blocks the way to some kind of overlook. A figure walks out onto the stone-paved overlook. Pale white hands rest lightly on the short balcony walls. A flash of lightning illuminates a dismal village, its rooftops visible above a smothering blanket of fog 1,000 feet below. The figure stands in the darkness. Through the drizzle, fluttering torch flames illuminate the lower half of their face, on which a grin slowly spreads. Cole.
Hello.
Colin is currently at his house, up in his attic. Outside, it's a little rainy, stormy, but
beautiful weather.
It smells of spring. It's that fresh, clean scent when rain hits the dirt. But you smell none of that. You notice none of that. You are up in your dusty attic, poring over your notes, and currently tracing some sort of design on the old wood boards in chalk, muttering to yourself. Would you like to describe Colin and what he looks like?
Yeah, so you're looking at him. Colin is a fairly young person. He has silvery hair, probably because, you know, his brain is just thinking all the time, which I've been told can make your hair go silver. He has these wonderful glasses that maybe possibly he's been trying to have some special attributes, but right now they're just fancy flippy glasses. And yeah, he's doing just that. He's wearing his full garb as always, looking over his little notebook. Just, oh, yes, and if I do it here and maybe over there, and he has chalk and he's drawn all sorts of stuff on the floorboards. And Colin, too, is sitting right on his shoulder, just whoo, whoo. That's about
Colin
it.
too.
Yes. He is a snowy white owl named Colin too.
You sense, as you draw in the chalk, a sort of static charge in the air. And for just a second, your heart just flutters with joy. You think you've done it. You've done something. As the hair on your arms and the back of your neck stand on end, and you notice creeping in from the corners of the attic a fog. An almost mist swirling in with tendrils wrapping around you.
Oh no, there's cracks in my ceiling too. I gotta get that fixed. Well, anyways, no time. Yes! I've done it!
The fog continues to thicken and swirl around you until you can no longer see your surroundings and everything goes dark. Tyrant and Tony. We'll start with Tyrant. You guys are currently in the forest. Rain has started to fall down on the leaves. A few drops making it through the canopy onto the forest floor. And you are doing what, Winchester?
Winchester would be just arriving back from town, collecting an important ingredient for a potion that he needs to brew. And he would have sent Toby out into the forest to collect the basic ingredients for this potion, while he took care of the more nuanced things that need to happen. And so, finishing up preparations, knowing that he only has so much time to complete this potion, he takes the partially completed potion from the ingredients that he managed to pick up and goes to find Toby in the forest. And Winchester is a half-elf, but he looks very much more human than anything. He has a kind of a grizzled beard that he has come to grow and sprout just from living in the forest for so long, away from largely away from other interaction. And he dons very kind of simple, plain, warm clothes, a lot of flannels, and he likes to sprout his leather jacket, and he just does what he does best. Just finds herbs, creates medicines for people.
Toby.
So yeah, Toby's been out in the woods looking for two things, growing slightly more frustrated as he thought they were in the same spot, but obviously he's picked them all already. I'm just kind of going around, just grabbing like a bite of food and Winchester's gonna be mad. And he keeps going. Toby is a very large, like almost crocodile-looking lizard folk. But he wears some very simple clothing, like a hood, trying to like give himself some discrepancy, because he knows people don't like the way he look. Other than that, he's just always looking for something to eat, but not those ingredients, because God, he doesn't want to have Winchester all mad.
Okay. And Alexander, I assume you're at your estate? It is morning, and you are, I'm sure, rifling through some paperwork, tending to business matters.
The land does not take care of itself, yes. Unfortunate, or rather, what's left of it. And business has been good, but bad at the same time.
What does Alexander look like?
Alexander is a well-groomed man in his mid to late 20s. Longer reddish-brown hair is tied back into a ponytail behind him with a moderately well-kept but clearly a few restless nights out beard sitting on his face. He has a fair complexion given his homeland, but you know, overall he seems to be a typical person from where he is about. He wears a full black riding jacket, rather warmer and padded for long journeys. Some fitted black pants, and finally large black riding boots that are lightly caked with mud.
Okay. And with that, I'm gonna switch the map for you guys. You wake, surrounded by thick, swirling mist. Dead leaves and forest underbrush lay beneath you. The sky above is gray and overcast, with dark clouds that hint at an oncoming storm.
Where we are, and we just
Yep.
we just booped here.
Just
Oh.
boop here.
Wait, did we
Well-
like pass out and wake up?
I don't think I did that quite correctly. What else? What else can I see?
Go
Toby?
ahead and look around. Roll a perception. The mist is still quite thick around you.
Winchester?
Can we see each other around us? Or is it heavily obscured fog?
Colin, you don't see a whole lot else other than fog. You're still a little confused. And Winchester, your last memory was walking through the forest.
Right.
And suddenly you are here. If you sit up, brushing some dead leaves off of you, and look around, you can see, maybe through the fog, a form, possibly your friend Toby, a few feet from you, about 25 feet away in what looks like a large bush.
Winchester will sit up, look around, and try to fight back the urge to panic, and stand up and kind of in a crouch, just kind of slowly approach the figure. Toby! Toby! Oh, God.
Oh, hey, one of those apples fell out. Nice.
Wait! Get up!
Hmm?
What? Where are you?
I don't know. I was trying to find those berries and that grass stuff, and I can't. What? When did I get in a bush?
I don't. Just. When you get up, Toby, for fuck's sake.
Sorry.
Can I hear them from where I am?
Yeah, also curious.
Yes, and Alexander, with your roll, yes, you can definitely hear. Also, Alexander, as you kind of sit up, you'll set down your hand in some crunchy and slightly wet leaves, both at the same time, And as you go to, you'll hear a little like sound of metal, and you will find a cameo, little like the black with the white carving on it, with the profile's face scratched away, half embedded in the dirt.
Hello?
Winchester, are there other people here?
Hello?
I think so.
He'll pocket it for now, throwing it under his jacket.
Oh, hey, do you want one of these apples? I couldn't find those berries yet, but I found a bunch of apples.
As Colin approaches, Winchester's hands will light up with fire. Hey.
Whoa. Steady, pal, steady.
The mist around you will like kind of clear from the fire, and you're able to clearly see each other.
Where are we?
I was gonna ask you the same.
I was just studying, and now I'm here.
Toby's
Okay.
head will just go.
That is about. Fuck.
Is there someone else with you? I swear I heard someone else.
You just see like a crocodile in the water, but like his head's just popping out of the bush watching you.
Oh my heck. And he'll run towards you, and he'll like put a hand like on your shoulder. A lizard folk? Are you kidding me? How did you get here? Where did you come from?
When first like Toby's taken back, you're like, you're not afraid of me?
Of course not. You are magnificent. What is your name?
Toby?
Toby, nice to meet you. My name is Colin. Sorry. Fire guy. Your name?
Winchester.
And you have magic abilities?
Some, yes.
This is glorious. Are you guys alone?
Well, as far as I know.
Hello?
Are you alone?
Alexander,
hello.
you are watching all of this calmly from your position. Go on. You can see it quite clearly with the fire illuminating them.
Hello, friends. I really do hope you're friends.
Winchester, how many people did you bring here?
I didn't bring us here, Toby.
No, you're whispering. I can't quite hear you. May I approach? Will you attack me if I approach you?
Of course not. You look very fine, gentleman. I'm sure we can trust you.
That's... Your sense of survival is interesting, but I appreciate your sentiment at this moment. All right.
This is Toby, and this is Winchester, and you are?
Alexander of the House Leonid. At your service.
Glorious. I think something brought us here. I'm just gonna say that.
I would imagine. I don't know how we would all get here at the same time, at the same place.
Was it a lot of mist for you as well?
Oh yes, isn't it great?
Oh, fuck. Winchester's gonna look up. Can he get any bearing from the sun in the sky where north might be, anything?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a survival check for me.
Survival? Oh, look, survival's actually decent. 17?
Guys, stream likes it when they see the dice. Why are you rolling privately?
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was set to self-roll. Do you want me to roll again?
No.
I'll roll here, just for the flair. It was a 17, I swear.
Okay, so as you look up in the sky, you do not see a sun. It is just overcast, cloudy gray. The season here seems to be when you were walking through the forest, what you last remember, it was early spring, and here it seems kind of late fall. The feeling in the air is that of November 1st. Like all of the leaves have changed, but gone is the mirth and excitement of October. There will be no troll day, festive gourds on porches. It's very much like leaves are dead, the joy has gone out of the season, and everything is dying.
Only Thanksgiving remains.
Winchester's going to shake his hand off to disperse the fire, and then start kind of moving his hand in a circle and muttering under his breath. And he's going to conjure up an orb of condensed weather using Druidcraft, and he's going to try to determine how long this fog is going to stick.
That
Okay,
is certainly clever.
remind me of that spell?
Well, if you see, it's in the sidebar here, because Foundry has this nifty thing
sweet.
where you
Oh,
click
sweet.
the
Yeah.
spells.
With Brandon's Clarence nature, you create the following effects within range.
It's the first one here.
Let me be here. There we go.
How did you do
Yeah,
that?
so you can tell very clearly that this fog and overcast weather is not going anywhere soon.
Just I'm a little more in tune with nature than
With
most
nature.
folk.
Interesting. Okay.
If I might make a suggestion, rather than divining weather, I believe we should probably try and follow this road to any source of civilization, or rather.
And as you say that, everyone else looks as the fog kind of clears, and you are able to see where the road leads.
Well, that's very convenient and not at all foreshadowing.
Oh.
The fog spills out of the forest to swallow up the road behind you, and ahead, in the clearing of the fog, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are high stone buttresses. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework. Dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. Two headless statues of armed guardians flank the gate, their heads now lying among the weeds at their feet.
Well, that looks like quite a cool place.
I'm sorry. You think we should go in there instead of trying to find our way back home?
I mean, it sounds exciting.
There are walls, a gate. There are two options. One is, of course, this is a hostile place and we can run away from it. Or two, it is a place of safety and we should head towards it.
Winchester's going to walk over to Toby. In our experience, those who keep walls around their establishments typically want us to stay out. So
Mostly me, and I've just been eating apples this whole time, just popping them like candy.
Walls are also just good for a sense of feeling like home and, keeping out stray animals and different things in the woods, not necessarily people.
because
Well,
you want to keep out stray animals.
are you referencing Toby? How dare?
Of course not. I would never call you an animal.
No. If I could, we should at least try. We have no way of knowing precisely where we are.
Well, where did you come from? Is there another way?
I was here with all you.
Just here? You in this field?
I'm sorry, what do you mean?
Just a raise of hands. We were all going about our business, doing whatever we were doing.
Studying.
And we just woke up here.
Of course, I was in the middle of reading a very important business letter.
Great.
Interesting.
Toby, did you happen to pick up those herbs that I asked you about?
I kept looking, I couldn't find them, but I think I picked them all, and then I couldn't see.
Okay. All right. Well,
It is quite curious how strangers, we just find ourselves all together and now we're already friends. It's
Hooray.
humanity is so great, is it not?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Sure. Let's go into the walls. Absolutely.
Okay. Great.
I would like to, as we're walking up towards the walls, just take a look at the statues, see if there's anything clearly identifiable, any sort of prominent person or figures that I may recognize from just studies in general.
Roll a history check, and also, as you walk towards the wall, the gates will slowly begin to swing open.
Well, that's nice of them.
Yeah, it's
Very
very
convenient.
Before
inviting.
you recognize nothing about these statues. They are old and eroded by rain and weather and time.
Well, before we go in, if you're worried and you got to show off what you can do, can I show you something?
Sure.
Okay, great. Just trust me, I promise. So Colin is going to start speaking deep speech for a second, and you'll see the words that he's speaking float out of his mouth and start to glow in sigils, and then they'll kind of all float towards you, and each of you have resistance for the next little bit. Or I think it's until you use it.
What?
All right then.
What exactly was that?
Oh, it's just a simple incantation that I learned that can help you travel a little safer.
Oh, that's really nice of you. Thanks.
Of course, we're great friends now.
But and he kind of like goes over to Winchester and like taps him on the shoulder, like, "Are you sure it's okay I go in there? You said don't go in the big cities."
Absolutely not. I don't think any of us should go in there, but only way forward. Because I'm assuming if I look behind me, it's just mist.
Wall of fog behind you. It's almost a solid white, just swirling.
Am I hearing weird sounds from in the fog? Like I am
Yes,
from
this
the
is
music?
what you are hearing. There's almost like a wind sweeping over the walls. There's the creaking of the trees and echoey sounds that aren't quite animal. Just from within the fog and beyond.
Something about this place, Toby, is very unnatural. And I don't think we should be diving into anything, but especially not alone. And these folk seem to want to enter the whatever this place is. So, in we go.
He's gonna Toby will just put like his hood up and like try to cover most of himself up as he can, but obviously simple clothing does not cover a very large lizard folk man.
If you guys are worried, I can go ahead and lead and talk to them as we approach.
If it would make it easier, we should all move as a group.
Well,
That
yes.
way we are not. It is not taken as some interlopers trying to come in one at a time and sneak their way in.
Of course.
Official invitation seems to have been given to us.
Well,
Reminds me of home.
Almost like they were written.
Who could know? Until we go in and try.
Yeah.
You guys are walking through the gates?
Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Abandon all hope.
You pass under these looming gray walls through the gates. And on the other side, you see forest. And as you all step through, the gates close with a soft thud.
Who's opening and closing these doors?
It's likely a magic, if I had to take a guess.
Oh.
It's very cool.
Yeah, cool. What do we see ahead of us?
You see. Let me pull it up for you. Black pools of water stand like dark mirrors in and around the muddy roadway. Giant trees loom on both sides of the road, their branches clawing at the mist.
Are there those actual like Blair Witch style things hanging from the trees?
Yes.
Oh my! I'm going to run over to one
Okay.
and just start studying it.
Okay. They appear to be bits of bramble, thorn, and twig wound together with twine. And occasionally, sticking out of the mud, you can see small effigies made in much the same way, usually in groups of 3 figures.
Oh yes, this is quite curious.
Curious how?
Well, I'm not sure if I know what they're used for, but let me think on it a second. Can I roll Arcana to see if I recognize what they would be used for?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alrighty.
You can do Arcana or Religion.
Both the same, so. Hey, 21.
All right. They definitely seem to be reminiscent of archaic forms of worship, usually to nature deities or archfey.
Oh, great. You would love this, Winchester. Yeah, these are used to worship different deities. Maybe nature related. Maybe something else not quite as nice.
Yeah, I don't love that at all.
Oh,
Any? No, don't worry. We know nothing about each other, so I don't take offense. Do the trees look normal?
Define.
I'm so sketched
define
out.
normal for me?
Like, do they look like they are trees and not like some perversion of nature?
They do appear twisted. Almost every branch somehow resembles a claw. Reaching at the mist, but they do appear to be trees of wood. If somewhat like
trees
covered
of
with
wood.
thick, dark,
Black
hanging
puddles
moss.
too.
I'm
filled with gloom.
I'm almost happy I can't
With me and
speak
you.
with them right now.
And I think to
Alex,
myself,
you have a lovely singing voice.
we're all gonna die. Thank you. Yeah,
Are you an avid singer where you come from?
No. It's a small talent that you have to learn to entertain guests when you're young. It's easier than having to run around and fail at athletic traits.
We're all such talented people.
Oh.
Toby's really good at eating, it seems.
It's true.
Probably hitting things, I would assume. Also, Alexander, do you have like any magic abilities?
Oh, of course.
Do you?
The family is blessed with
Oh.
certain connections to the divine.
Can you show me?
I suppose I could trifle something up. Give me a moment, and he'll hold up a hand, and he'll just like spark his thumb on fire to prestidigitation.
Oh, great. So
Yes,
you
it-
like fire too?
Well, it's a useful thing where I'm from. Speaking of which, DM, do I recognize this area? Is this reminding me of anything?
History
Can I
check.
like history check? All right, cool.
Mhm.
Cool.
Well, we're just kind of standing around looking at stuff, which I love doing.
But we should be moving, yes?
Yes, yes. I mean, you seem very keen to lead. Would you like to?
Well, I could certainly try. I don't mean to come off as boorish and charging everyone ahead, but I also don't have good experiences with dark forests and roads and standing around.
Okay, great. And I'm sorry, I have been told I talk a lot and sometimes I ramble, but
He
I
puts
just
a hand
find...
on your shoulder. You may talk as much as you wish,
Okay.
but know that there can be dangers that can hear you sometimes on the road.
Oh, like what?
Alexander,
Mhm.
really quick, I'm going to interrupt you and tell you
course.
from your role that you do not recognize this area. Balkovnia is usually filled with lush forests and fertile fields, and this does not seem like home.
Right. I had hoped with the general. Anyway, I thought I knew where I was for a moment, but still, we should head on together.
Right.
All of us.
Toby, please stay with the group.
Yeah, as you were saying that, like his voracious nature, he's just like smelling the air and so like kind of going slightly off trail, still looking for them berries to make you not disappointed in him.
Oh,
Toby?
No, don't eat berries in strange places. I'm
Oh,
sure
he's not
Winchester
eating, he's
would agree.
looking.
Toby, we will look later. Do not separate from the group, please.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Not until we know where we are, at least. Speaking of, I'm typically pretty good at navigating through nature if
This is
like me to
the dankest dungeon.
lead.
Okay, roll a survival.
If that's what everybody's okay with.
I just got a very
course.
strange feeling.
Up to good tables.
Well, typically good at navigating through nature.
It seems, Alexander, you are not as bewildered by this area as us. Do you come from somewhere nearby?
It's difficult to say. I don't know where I am, but a similar region, shall we say?
Does the flora and fauna seem familiar?
Not quite. Just a similar color to the sky.
Okay, interesting.
Winchester, what does he mean by fauna?
That's animals, Toby.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
And not you, Toby. Remember, Toby is just as much a person as any of us.
Toby is friend, not animal.
Of course.
As some of us would like to say in the forest community, meaning Toby and I, Toby is friend, not food.
Oh. Well, I've heard that lizard folk soup is pretty good, but Toby seems nice, so I guess
That's
we'll
awfully.
abstain.
That's awfully insensitive.
Yeah, he just.
It's just.
If I might,
my
if I might
studies.
interrupt and keep us focused on moving,
Yes.
and not going to each other's throats so early on in our relationship.
Oh no, it was not a
Yes.
threat. I promise.
Oh, I can't eat people. That's against the rules.
DM, multiple things. First
Yeah.
off, I rolled an 8. Second, we have good tables to do.
Yep. I didn't want to interrupt what was happening there. But Colin is going to see in the off the road just a little bit what appears to be a faint green light.
I feel like I've made a tragic flaw in my character that I didn't realize was a huge tragic flaw until just now. But yeah, you know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Is your curiosity get the best of you?
Of course. Yeah, he'll just go walking towards it.
Sticking out of the mud, at the base of a tree, is a lantern made of old rusted iron and it has inside a black candle burning with a green flame.
Yeah, I'll
And
reach
that
out.
green flame, should you blow on it or attempt to extinguish it, will not go out.
Nice. Yeah, I'll pull it out of the mud. Yes, it's always so great what you can find if you open your eyes. Look
What
at
is
this.
it?
This is the best.
It's a lantern.
That's one good table.
I've never seen them glow green before.
And Toby,
Toby gets dank loot. What?
as you are walking and kind of looking down at the mud, your foot will scrape along something, and as you bend down to reach and pick it up, it appears to be an old little doll made from a dark, dense wood that you don't recognize, and it is missing a hand and foot.
Oh. I'll look through the mud a little bit more, trying to find the other pieces.
Okay. You don't find the other pieces. They
Damn.
appear to be
Toby.
gone.
Did you find something cool too?
I think so. It's this neat little tiny person.
Awesome. As Alexander said, we should probably get walking, and also so we can probably meet a new person that we're bound to happen to find because we need more friends.
No, that sounds a bit unlikely.
Oh, you'll be surprised. The friends you'll find on the road.
I am familiar with the road
Then why are you saying it's unlikely?
because I'm familiar with the road.
Toby's gonna take his water skin to try to wash off all the mud.
Okay, he can do so. Okay, so as you guys continue walking, Alexander,
Yeah.
you are going to catch the scent of rot on the air.
Something. Ugh. Be careful. There's something foul in the air here.
Toby
That's-
will immediately start sniffing.
Yeah, Toby, do you have a stronger nose than us?
I don't know. Do I?
Do you?
Am I roll? Do you want me to roll or
Yeah, you
something?
can roll perception if you want. I don't know if lizard folk have like good
They don't have
noses.
keen sense, but I feel like I
Okay.
should have asked if Toby could.
Well, you didn't.
13. You're right,
You
I
don't
didn't. I'm
smell
a
the same
fool.
thing. Alexander, as you follow the smell, you will notice behind a tree the bloodied, rotting away corpse of what you think was once a man. Green mold has grown up over his face and into his eye sockets, and half of his face is just bare bone in claw marks stretching down the front of his body, viscera spilling into the mud. The blood is old and dark, and it seems he's been here for a while.
Ah, very good. Let's.
Alex, did you?
There's just a corpse, and more reason to move quickly.
Wait, can I see it?
I'm sorry. What?
And I'll run over to... Is the corpse on the map?
It is not on the map.
Okay, yeah. Colin runs up and kneels down and starts taking notes. Oh, quite curious indeed.
As you're investigating the body, probably taking samples of that mold growing on his face, you will notice clutched in his hand a wrinkled, what appears to be a letter in an envelope.
Oh, great. See, Alexander, you must check out everything.
I will keep that in mind going forward.
You found the body. It was your discovery. Do you want to read this?
I suppose I could. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. I'll open it up.
It says, "Hail to thee of might and valor. I, a lowly servant of Barovia, send honor to thee. We plead for thy so desperately needed assistance. The love of my life, Irina Kolyana, has been affected by an evil so deadly that even the good people of our village cannot protect her. She languishes from her wound, and I would have her saved from this menace. There is much wealth in this community. I offer all that might be had to thee and thy fellows, if thou shalt but answer my desperate plea. Come quickly, for her time is at hand. All that I have shall be thine. Kolyan Indirovich, Burgomaster."
Interesting.
And judging by the clothing of the tattered remains of clothing on this person, this body, he seems to have been a courier of some kind.
Has been affected by
That's
even the people.
odd. I had received a similar letter myself to my estate before I was brought here.
Oh, that is interesting. So, what is interesting about this is they say that she has been afflicted by an evil, but also has a wound. Okay, well, interesting.
Oh, well, maybe Winchester can help her.
Possibly.
If you're a healer, that would be. I have
Some of these superstitious folk might think a fever or some sort of invasive disease is evil, I'm sure.
Well, the people of this land are good, but they are a bit superstitious, yes. My own family is gifted with a degree of healing properties due to our connection to the gods.
You know,
So
there is
we get called on for
always
this.
some truth to all superstitions. It's just a good note.
A fair point. Regardless, his state of this courier is not something to...
Dead?
Dead, but also, I believe the correct word is domesticated and decayed. Does not speak highly of the situation remaining here.
No, absolutely not. And
But we should
Winchester
with
will
more haste.
flick his hand, and fire will kind of dance from his fingertips, and he's just gonna flick the fire over at the corpse and set it aflame.
Are you sure that is wise in this dead forest?
If there's disease running amok, it's better to burn the bodies. Even if this person didn't have it, it's better to
true.
be safe.
No,
I read it in a book.
I'm not worried about the body at the moment. I'm worried about the dead trees it is attached to.
Well, these trees are beyond saving, I'm afraid. So
What do you mean?
they're sick.
How are...
They're thick trees.
They are.
I'm gonna put on like a pair of sunglasses. The tree. Fucking.
It seems we are most likely in some sort of valley, as the fog does not seem to be clearing at all. These trees probably haven't seen sunlight in who knows how long.
So you will burn them?
Better to put them out of their misery than let them suffer for eternity.
Like while the body's on fire, Toby's gonna kind of like huddle over, like, yeah, the no sunlight's not great. I'm actually getting cold.
Oh, of course. Lizard folk, you enjoy the sun, yes?
Well, it helps me stay warm.
I'll hold the lantern up close to him. Does this provide any warmth? Do you feel better?
Candle's not a lot, but it's nice, thanks.
Okay, I'll just walk with the lantern close to Toby's side. Well, we should probably get going.
Yeah. Let's get away from this area. DM, the remainder of our journey, or wherever we're heading, I'd like to keep on the lookout for rowanberry and sour grass.
Okay. Every so often, roll like a survival or nature check for me, and I'll let you know if you're able to find any.
Also, Luca, how much is this lantern worth? Because I'm touching it, so I know how much it's worth.
Immediate selling points.
50 gold.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dang!
Toby, this, just so you know, Toby, this is a very nice lantern. It dates back to some period that I cannot recall off the top of my head, but it's worth at least 50 gold.
Is that a lot?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh.
How many gold do you have?
He just like kind of goes into his bag and just like pulls out like a handful of money like this much.
Great. Well, if we ever get in a bind, we now know. I have a knack for antiques and other things, magic items, and ascertaining their value.
I mean, I don't know a lot about money other than it can buy things like food.
Yeah.
Through the trees, you notice a few shapes of structures rising through the mist, and you will come on a small hamlet. Just a few houses clustered around the road. And as you walk in, you will see a large looming house, flanked by two seemingly abandoned structures on either side, a dilapidated servant's house and a ruined stable. And hold on just a second. Old one.
It is getting quite eerie, and I'm afraid conversation is slowed a little bit. I feel like we're wearing out our welcome on this road. Do you see anything?
Yes, I see that.
Oh, it's a nice little house.
A soft whimpering draws your eye toward a pair of children standing in the middle of an otherwise lifeless road.
Why are the children whimpering?
After shushing the boy, the girl turns to you and says, "There's a monster in our house." She then points to a tall brick row house that has seen better days. Its windows are dark, it has a gated portico on the ground floor, and the rusty gate is slightly ajar.
What kind of monster?
Sarah?
I don't know, but my baby brother's in there and I need your help. Please.
Of course, I would love to see this monster.
Of course we will help, but we need more information about before we go in.
I don't. Please
No.
hurry, he's so little, and he's probably so scared.
It's a child and a monster. What else do you need? Let's go.
How little?
Winchester?
He's a baby. He's gonna
Baby,
like,
thank you. That's all we need to know. Rest easy.
Just stay calm, Toby, and I'll take care of it if anything gets out of hand.
Well, let's go see this monster.
Oh wait.
I was just... Go ahead.
Can we? We'll need to come with you. We're so scared. And she'll grab her brother's hand. We're so scared, please.
Okay.
it's going to be dangerous if there's a monster.
She looks around at the mist and the trees. But there's things here too, please.
It's a fair point. It's a
Of
fair
course.
point.
Do you like animals? Do you like owls?
She looks at you, kind of confused, and just slowly nods, but tears are welling in the corners of her eyes as she just seems terrified.
This is Colin too. You can here. He will protect you, and he'll have Colin step on his hand and hand Colin over, and he'll sit on your shoulder.
The little boy will kind of duck behind his sister and just massive eyes, wide open, staring at you. Thank you.
Well, let's go.
And with that, I am going to say we take a break before we continue any further.
You're gonna make me wait to see this monster?
Yes.
Duh.
Fine.
Okay,
Duh.
so we'll take a quick break and then we will be back in a few minutes.
For heavy?
We are back. You are in a small hamlet and you have come across 2 children in need of help.
We should hurry.
Just-
We should hurry.
Are we taking them with us?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm conflicted.
Please don't leave us out here. Please.
How can you leave a child out here in the middle of nowhere?
And there's a monster in the house, and you want to bring them inside?
The
We're gonna-
safest
we're
place
gonna
would be
get-
with us.
Yeah, we're gonna get the monster. Plus, I gave that one Colin too.
See, now we're
Uh,
invested.
Toby's gonna walk up to the children slowly.
Toby.
Don't worry, he's nice. He's a friend.
Toby.
And he's gonna bend down, trying to get as close to like eye level as he can.
They just stare
And-
at you.
Are you okay?
No, there's a monster and our baby brother. You have to help us, please. And please don't leave us out here. There was a weird noise.
Oh, this brings up a good question. Where are your parents?
I don't know. Please.
Yeah. Okay,
Uh,
we're wasting time.
Toby will hold out one of his, heavily clawed hand towards the child.
She's gonna look at that and just, you can see her mind kind of thinking, like processing, trying to decide, like, there's just fear, and she'll just
hold
a
on.
little
And he,
hand out and grab before he can pull
Oh.
it away, like desperately, like grab it and cling onto it, like, we need your help.
Winchester, I don't think we can leave them.
Right, into the house.
Gore.
Toby kind of holds out his other one for the other child.
He just ducks behind his sister, and you hear just a soft voice. I think Mother and Father went downstairs. The monster probably got them.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Toby, for lack of a better word, can you be the meat shield for these children?
He looks over them. It's like, I can keep them safe, and he'll, seeing like the smaller of the 2 children doesn't like his clawed hand, so he goes into his bag and pulls out an oven mitt and puts it over his hand and extends it instead.
The boy still kind of cowers and buries his face in his sister's shoulder. You get the sense that he is not only terrified, but also very shy.
It's okay. I will make sure nothing happens to you.
Hey, let's do this.
Is that my oven mitt?
No, a lady gave it to me a few weeks ago. She was very nice.
We're
Okay.
focusing on minutiae again.
I don't know what that means.
It means tiny things that do not matter.
Well,
Don't talk about the children like that.
Oh, they do matter.
Can we
Don't-
please hurry?
Yeah,
Can
you
you please
let's,
hurry?
I'm just gonna start running
going
towards
into
the
the
house.
A rusted wrought iron gate rattles from amidst the mists that strangle the street. The wind moans, but all you hear from within the manor is swollen silence.
I'm gonna bonk the wind real quick and then go inside.
Do you wish to be carried?
No.
No?
No, we can walk. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Thorn. It's okay. We can walk.
Just stay behind me.
Ignoring a shiver, you escape the clinging mists and cross the stone portico into the house. A chill hangs in the air. Oaken doors stand before you, silent and brooding. And let me move you over. You find yourself in an immaculate foyer. And go ahead and move forward if you'd like. Decorated with portraits and heraldries.
Ooh, this is the first time we get to try it. Does someone want the honors?
I've already done it before, so you guys go ahead.
All
yeah, one of
right.
you guys.
I opened the door.
It's so nice. And
Yeah.
spiffy.
I probably shouldn't be taking the lead, but currently I'm taking the lead.
A portrait of a family of stony-faced aristocrats watch you with disinterest. The plaque on the frame reads, "The Dursts," in dull gold lettering. On the southern wall, you find a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms, a golden windmill on a red field. Mahogany-framed doors lead deeper into the manor.
This is interesting. Are there any magic items within 10 feet of me anywhere around?
Within
Rose.
10 feet of you?
Anywhere in this little room, because I can... Cool, then I'm gonna keep going. Oh, look at that little baby. We have to save that baby. It looks more real than anything.
You said the plaque actually says these names on it?
Yes. Each has like little
Oh.
golden
Rose
engraved.
of
Yes.
Alda. Oh, that is you.
I'm Rose.
And is that Thornbolt?
It's Thorn.
Thorn.
Rose and
Mom only
Thorn.
called him that when he was in trouble.
Are you okay, Winchester?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, there's no magic items around here, so I'm going through this next door.
You said the insignia, there was a shield with an insignia on it of a windmill of sorts.
Yes. It's a gold windmill. It's like a coat of arms, a golden windmill on a red field. It's just a shield up on the wall with that coat of arms on it.
Do you study heraldry?
Oh,
So what are your parents like?
What do you mean? They're my parents. They're just,
Are they nice?
Hey, Toby,
She shrugs.
it's not a time to be talking right now. Shh.
I'm trying to make
whisper.
sure they are okay.
I know. We're gonna get rid of the scary monster, but whisper.
Colin, what you are seeing is where my notes went. What you see is this sort of main hall, and it's almost breathtaking. In the gloom beyond the foyer, the main hall glitters. Its wood-paneled walls are ornately carved with idyllic scenes of frolicking nymphs and satyrs. Satyrs?
Satyr?
Satyrs? There we go.
What, you never seen a satyr before?
At one end of the hall, a sweeping red marble staircase climbs to unknown heights. At the other end is a black marble fireplace, cold and unlit. A flickering lantern sits on the floor before it. Mounted above the mantel shelf is a longsword, a windmill cameo worked into its hilt.
I have never been in such a nice house before.
It is very nice, isn't it? Well, we can check out this house, or, Rose, do you know where the monster is?
It's downstairs.
I mean, I vote we just go straight to the monster.
And
Are
you
you-
said your parents are there too?
I don't know, Thorn. And Thorn, again, his face is still buried, and like he'll just peer out and he'll just nod.
And what of your brother?
We think the monster has him.
What does the monster want with your brother?
We don't know. We were upstairs, and then we heard horrible sounds.
Look at me talking again too much after I just asked Toby to. Sorry. Which door goes downstairs?
She'll point.
As you're standing there, music floats down the stairs, a harpsichord. It starts and stops, sections are oft repeated, this time with gusto. Whomever is playing the instrument is clearly a novice.
Is someone else here, Rose?
Thorn, come on. And she'll start running to go up the stairs.
Wait.
Toby's gonna put like an
wait.
arm out, like, hold on.
Upstairs. I thought we were going downstairs.
But there's someone upstairs. Maybe we were wrong.
Oh,
No,
Let us
you-
lead.
Okay. I can maybe help.
Okay. DM, what is this object here in the middle of the floor? I don't know.
Lantern.
It is a lantern flickering with candlelight.
Gotcha. Okay.
Our lantern is better, Winchester.
Right. Can everyone see just fine?
I think so.
Are you asking if we have dog vision?
Well, I know Luca Harper rules, but I don't know Carson Strahd rules.
Well,
They're
he's
hard to the core, man.
With the
There's
flickering lantern light, everyone should be able to see just fine.
It's
Okay.
sometimes hard to see through these glasses, but I could just do this.
No.
Rose.
Ingenious.
Can I grab the sword off of above the mantle?
You can.
Okay,
It's a
You-
beautifully crafted longsword.
yeah, I don't have a
with that
sword,
windmill in
so
the
I need
hilt.
one. Great.
You're aware that that might be purely decorative.
Well, it's better than no sword.
Is Rose and Thorn still trying to ditch us for the stairs?
They are actively, like, Rose is kind of moving towards the stairs, Thorn carefully in tow, and they seem like this is their home. Imagine two kids in their own house and like a bunch of strangers and them trying to like dart and like eagerly wanting to go up the stairs.
I would
Wait,
say
wait.
downstairs before upstairs. What do you think?
No, they are going to go upstairs. We need to make sure they're safe.
Yeah. Okay.
Colin,
I said okay.
Toby's gonna try to put himself between the kids and the stairs, but a hulking mass of. Oh shit!
Why don't you lead the way, Toby?
I am trying to keep these two
Please,
from
Mr.
running
Toby,
off.
please.
Will
Please,
you
Mr.
lead
Toby,
the way
can we
then?
go?
We will look, but you need to stay with me.
Okay.
It's fine. Let's make our way, Toby.
And Toby's
You
gonna
guys are
kind
going
of
up
like.
the stairs?
Well, first Toby's gonna kind of like sniff around, try to see if he smells anything out of an ordinary musty ass house.
Roll a perception. And Winchester, are you walking into that room?
I just kind of peeked in and then closed the door.
Okay.
I was kind of trying to check if it was locked.
Oh shit! I got with the -2. It's still a 22.
You can smell scents of food, as if from a kitchen, coming from the north.
Shit. God, Toby wants in there so bad right now.
Toby, go up the stairs. We're
Mr.
waiting on
Toby,
you.
We need to go up the
He's
stairs.
very much
Come
like.
on.
Toby, this is not a time for food.
It's always a time for food.
I don't know. I could think of many times where it's not the time for food. In the
Toby.
shower?
The best time.
Okay, let's go. Come on, Toby. Winchester's gonna head up the stairs.
Okay. Let's see here. A cold draft sweeps down the marble staircase as it delivers you to a darkened hall. Above the mantelpiece of another portrait of the Durst family, Rose and Thorn smile down on you. Their mother, her face darkened with a hint of scorn, cradles a swaddled baby. Two mahogany doors are intricately carved with dancing youths. Suits of armor flank these doors, clutching spears, their gazes empty beneath wolf-shaped visors. A third, thin door stands to the right of the stairs, which continue climbing upwards.
In the music? Is it further
You do
up?
not currently hear the music. It seems to have stopped for now. Is everyone else following Winchester?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Takes Toby a hot minute, but yeah, he'll stop.
Winchester's just going to light up his hand and kind of lean it closer to the armor and just kind of take a peek. It just seems to be kind of decorative. Nothing. Oops.
Well,
Well,
as you get closer to the walls and look, the youths aren't actually dancing, but you fighting off swarms of bats instead.
Oh, curious.
That's a bit gruesome.
Where's Alex?
Alex!
I'm right.
Where did-
Yes, what? I'm here.
Oh,
Oh,
he's under Winchester.
he's hidden.
Very
Oh.
narrow hallway.
Sorry, I couldn't see you. So just a point of my abilities, I can see any magic item within 10 feet. So I don't know how you want to continue with that, if you want me to ask every time, but I'm just always scanning for anything magical.
Okay, but can you see it through doors though? You've got to be in the room.
No, I'm basically like an expert antique dealer. So I look at things and I'm like, that's magical.
Yeah. All right then. I'm gonna just let you know that while you were looking around, if with your antique eye, you also noticed that the scenes of frolicking nymphs and satyrs below, down in the main hall, were actually serpents and skulls all woven into the design.
Yeah, I'll just keep that one to myself.
Yep.
No need to worry the party.
Rose,
Yes.
is there? You said you heard. We all heard the music, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I don't know if it was just Rose.
Rose, you would know that there's a music room to the south of you.
It sounded like our piano.
In this room down here.
Yeah. Hmm.
All right. Well. I mean,
Do you see anything, Winchester?
no.
A harpsichord looms out from the dark, facing a nearby standing harp. The brass-plated chandelier casts a dull sheen in your lamplight, as if to half-heartedly warn you away. The fireplace lies cold, decorated by alabaster figurines of dancers neatly placed on the mantelpiece. Velvet, upholstered chairs line the walls for those that would be serenaded with what would no doubt be beautiful music. It's lonely here. A chill hangs in the air.
Hello. Mr. Durst, Mrs. Durst. We have your children here. Do either of the 3 doors to the south?
Those are windows.
These windows.
And all you can see outside is swirling mist.
Oh, okay then.
However, Mr. Druid, as you walk in here, you will hear a slight whimpering coming from the southeast corner.
Winchester.
Yes. Hey. Psst. I don't see anything, do I?
Not currently. There maybe is something under that chair.
There's something small whimpering over here, I guess.
Is it our brother?
God, I
don't know.
hope not. That'd be creepy as shit.
Winchester's just going to slowly approach like he's approaching a wounded wild animal.
Okay.
And just, hey, it's okay. It's okay. Nothing to fear. And he's going to peek under the chair.
Okay.
Colin
He's
is like
going
right
to
behind
see-
him, doing the same. Like,
Duh!
It seems to
completely
be
creepy.
a dog. Extremely underfed and malnourished. Bones, like, just showing through his skin.
Oh no.
And
Hey.
he's crouching in the back, shaking.
Hey, little guy. Winchester's going to pull some rations, just a day's worth of rations, out of his pouch.
And even Toby's head's gonna be like popping like, what you got?
And is going to just place it down on the floor in front of him. Say, here you go, bud. Go ahead and eat. You're safe. You're safe.
He will kind of crawl out and look up at you and, like, take the food and just scarf it down.
there is no way to treat an animal. Rose.
And you will see that he has a collar, and if you look at it, it says Lancelot. And Rose, you do not recognize
That's
this dog.
what I was going to ask is, Rose, is this your dog?
No, we weren't allowed to have pets. Mother said they'd just get in the way.
Winchester, I don't think this dog belongs here.
No, it doesn't. Okay.
He's going to come and sit, Winchester, at your feet, and you'll see his tail go. just
Oh
a
no.
little bit.
Oh, he has
Oh
a friend.
no. Oh, the psychological warfare has begun.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Found a
How big?
friend.
How big is the dog?
It's a medium-sized dog.
Okay.
It looks like it could maybe be some sort of mastiff mix, but it's very hard to tell with how thin it is and malnourished. I mean, it's got patches of fur, like that are missing. You know, it looks very like it's been having a hard time.
Oh Lord.
We can't leave it, and we can't bring
Winchester?
it yet.
What are you going to do with it?
The dog has slowly like scooted to where he's standing between your legs. Just kind of looking up at you and just little.
How could you do-
Oh, how could you say no to a face like that?
We are in
Easily.
a dangerous place, and I suppose it's like with the kids, right? Best place for it is with us.
Exactly.
We could leave it some food in this room and close the door and come back. There's nothing else in here.
It would potentially follow us, and
Well, you closed the door.
we don't know what else is happening here.
Who knows what else roams these halls?
Thorn, the little boy, is actively like peering, and for the first time since you guys have seen, has actually stepped out from behind Rose and is just looking at that dog like with longing in his heart of a little boy who always wanted a dog but was never allowed to have one. And like for the first time, like you can actually see his full like face and visage as he just longingly stares at that dog.
Rose, does this door lock from the outside for this room? Or does it lock at all?
You also notice there are
No.
3 doors on the other side of the room. Yeah.
No, those are windows, Alex.
Ah,
I mean,
Oh,
a
yeah.
window can technically be a door, but usually
If you
only
try
one way.
hard enough, Toby, that is correct.
If you believe, you can achieve.
You just gotta
impossible things.
believe.
I mean, I suggest we leave some more food and keep the dog safe behind here, but if you want to bring it, more the merrier.
I don't think it would be smart to leave it. Can I? I'm assuming it's not very heavy, considering it's starved to death.
The dog? No, it's very light.
Winchester's just gonna pick the dog up.
It's gonna
and-
awkwardly. It's just all legs. Just one of those like scoop up the.
Yeah, and is going to place it and just kind of swing his pack in front of him, and just place the dog in his pack.
Okay, there's just
Who's-
big old dog paws like just hanging out like.
a pupper goose.
Are you going to carry that, Winchester?
For now.
It
You
seems
want
very
me to?
uncomfortable with what's happening, but at the same time, it's a little too weak and scared to resist.
As I
Thorn.
suggested, we should probably go downstairs where the monster was last seen.
Thorn is gonna tug on Rose's like elbow and like lean up on tippy toes and whisper in her ears, not breaking eye contact with the dog. And Rose will, can Thorn pet the dog?
Of course. Winchester will go and kneel in front of Thorn and scratch the back of the dog's head and just. There you go.
The
Thorn.
dog will kind of poke his nose out at Thorn, and then lick out a little small tongue, and you can see the pack just shaking a little from the tail wagging inside.
Thorn is still just gripping Rose's hand, but as he gets the little lick, just the hint of a smile, and his cheeks like just blush a teeny tiny bit as like in excitement, and he seems thrilled and starts coming out of his shell like just a little bit more.
All right, let's continue.
Okay.
Downstairs, you said?
Yeah, we should probably hurry.
All right.
There are more
Um,
doors.
Do you want to check the door to the north, just in case whoever was playing this? I'm assuming the dog wasn't playing the piano.
It could have. We don't know.
And in investigations, it's always good to go where your first clue is, and we could check all of these doors and spend a lot of time, but we should probably check the area that it was last seen first.
All right.
It starts slow at first, but soon a baby begins wailing. After a few moments, you think you can hear feet on the floor above and a door creaking open.
Above the... We're not on the top floor?
No, as you can see from that staircase, it keeps going.
Oh, heck. Someone's
It's
playing
Walter.
tricks on us.
No, that's Walter.
Could also be the monster trying to mess with our heads.
Yes.
So if it's the monster, we have to go kill the monster, yeah?
Oh, well, kill... maybe.
Toby will kind of walk forward, kind of trying to look up the staircase.
Okay. You
I
can't
guess
really
plans
see
change.
much because it like just curves back around and blocks any view.
Look, we should investigate our clues, no?
Yeah, well, plans change, so I guess we're following this sound. Dogs are playing pianos, and now someone's upstairs, so...
Do dogs not normally know how to play piano?
Not without a ton of training, and that
Typic-
dog...
Toby,
not so
typically they lack the fine motor skills to actually perform such acts with tool. Why am I explaining this? Let's
No,
just go.
As
upstairs.
as you're
Sorry,
talking,
I
he is
don't
like
think
taking a
dogs
note.
play pianos. I don't know
Oh.
what you're talking about. Oh, I don't know. I've never had a dog either. I don't know.
Upstairs. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
What, Colin? You're going downstairs, bud.
I don't know what is what. I'm just going where we say we're going.
All right. Let's drag you upstairs.
Haha, we're in danger.
Always happen.
It's fine.
Whoa.
Everything's fine. How are you? Holy, what the French toast is going on?
I feel a little disoriented.
Dragging you over.
I don't like being manhandled.
Is
Oh
that-
my.
Was that supposed to be the dog on the stairs there?
Where? What?
Under
Thorn.
under Thorn.
Oh, yep.
It is. It looks like a Rottweiler.
The red marble staircase delivers you to its full height, the 3rd floor. The air is choked with dust. The walls, carved with autumn woodland scenes, are mounted by unlit oil lamps. An infant's cries cut the silence into tattered chunks, while a cobwebbed suit of armor stands in eternal vigilance, facing the balcony railing, facing you. Cole, you know that it's magical. Metal scrapes against wood.
What specifically is it?
Animated armor. A fist suddenly seizes you by the hair and slams its offhand into your jaw. You look about the room and see no other person other than your party mates, only a shifting suit of armor, and it draws back its scaled fist for another blow.
Oh, it doesn't have like a
So-
big can in its hand?
Roll initiative.
Yay.
Hey.
Oh, that hurt just a little bit, but also this is so cool.
Yeah, as you literally just got decked in the mouth.
Hey, sometimes discoveries literally hit you in the face.
Oh,
Have we focus, please?
Hey, GM.
Uh-huh.
How many initiatives am I rolling?
all of them.
You are a non-combatant.
Okay, thank you.
There is no active combat on this scene.
That is the initiative.
Yeah, she's
Button.
working on. She's working on it.
I'm
This
working
is
on
all
it.
new. Give her a minute.
You. Oh,
Animated armor.
Okay,
This is
my
just
goodness.
interesting. Oh, I wonder if we can reverse engineer this and have it for our own.
I don't know what you mean by
Okay, guys,
half of
remind me
your
how to do
words.
this in Foundry. Crap. There we go.
Just saying we could have another friend, Toby. And it could be this suit of armor.
That doesn't look like a friend.
Whoa!
Oh shit.
It just got serious. And
Okay, there we go. I figured it out, maybe.
woohoo! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
So many dice.
Your turn.
Next up.
What the?
I love it. I love everything
I
about
don't know how to roll initiative on my guy, though. You guys were gonna figure it out.
it. Can you roll? Can you click on the initiative thing on your monster?
I don't think it is my turn though.
No, I don't think it should be.
It has you as first up because you were the first in
You
initiative to
might not
roll.
even see the initiative tracker.
It's under the fist.
Da fist.
Ah.
There we go.
I rolled initiative. It was 6.
Okay, let's see here. Hold on just a second.
This is our first time using Foundry, and this is our first episode, by the way. Super cool.
Foundry's cool. I don't know how to use it.
We're gonna figure it out.
Figured out.
Okay.
So, it says that it's my turn,
Okay. Go.
but it's Toby's turn if we're going. So if I hit
I mean,
end-
I'm okay with this since you're the one that just got decked in the mouth.
Yeah. You go.
Well, okay. So as I get decked, oh, well, that's quite a surprise. I will cast, extend my hand and trace in the air and cast Blade Ward. But also, at the same time, everyone. Let me get to this here real quick. Let's see. Five creatures. So Toby, Winchester, Alex, myself, and Rose. Will also get the benefit of Blade Ward for the next minute. And let's see here. I believe that is all I can do. So you have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage dealt by weapon attacks. And I think that's it for now. If I hit end turn, it goes to Rose next. I don't know why.
Rose just hit end turn.
I don't know why it didn't go to the top of the initiative, but
Okay.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. There we
Rose
go.
is just cowering on the stairs, kind of standing in front of Thorn, who's whimpering and starting to cry.
It's okay.
Okay. Who does it go to next?
Technically, it's saying that it's you as the animated armor.
Okay, sweet.
yeah.
I didn't get a little thing. Yeah, he's going to attempt to slam Colin over the, up against the railing.
How much damage did I take from the first hit, by the way?
Just 1 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Alrighty. Do your worst.
Let's see.
Don't say that.
How do I actually roll this? It doesn't actually roll it.
No,
Okay,
when it
that's
got
fine.
updated, it's weird.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do this old school. 15 to hit.
Oh heck. That definitely. Hold up 1 second. Shoot. I'm playing a much different class than D&D Beyond says, so I apologize if sometimes I miss stuff, guys. I start with... Oh no. I don't think I have any armor, technically, so we'll have to work that out after today, but my AC is 10 right now.
So that'll
What's your
hit.
dex?
Yeah, that'll hit. I think it
okay.
would hit even if I had armor, but we'll have to figure that out later.
So it's going to slam you for 7 bludgeoning damage.
Woo!
And you are going to topple over the railing, falling 20 feet.
Well,
Can I attempt to grab him?
Please roll a dex check to see if you're quick enough to grab him.
this is quite an interesting way to go.
I'll make sure that I say it now that I'm adding the +2 to it. A 24?
Okay, Toby reaches out with a claw and grabs into your arm. It actually is going to tear your flesh a little bit, so take another 2 damage as he just rips you back up over the railing, and you will not fall.
Oh, I would be dead if I did not cast Blade Ward.
Sorry, I should have worn my mitt.
It's okay, Toby. I appreciate you.
Okay. Toby, it's your turn.
Yeah, after grabbing Colin and keeping him on, solid ground so he doesn't fall to his death. Toby hasn't had to fight a piece of armor before, so he's going to reach out with a unarmed strike.
Okay.
I don't think an 11 hits.
It will.
An 11's gonna hit.
There's nothing under the armor. It's just empty, so it just kind of there's nothing to
Alrighty then. We do 4 bludgeoning damage with my hand.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do my Hungry Jaws as a bonus action and just try to bite the armor. Does a 12?
A 12 will hit, yes.
Okay, I do 7 piercing damage with my maw, and I don't think I'm gonna
7?
get the... Yeah, it's a d6 plus my strength, as I just chew into it, but I don't think I should be getting the temp HP because I'm not eating it.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Let's see here. Winchester.
Hell yeah. Winchester will reach into his pocket and pull out just a little bit of salt and swirl it around in his hand, and it will light on fire, and he'll just kind of throw the flaming salt into the visor and just cast a little produce flame.
Okay.
Please, sir, please hit. Hold on, I have to actually do this. And why are you down there? Yes. 13.
13 will hit.
Good. 6 fire damage.
Okay. 6 fire damage.
And I don't think I can really do anything as a bonus action. So, yeah. That's his turn.
Okay. Colin. Back up.
Alrighty.
Wait, hold on. Alexander, it went over you.
Hello.
Alexander, you go.
It is now my turn. Alexander's going to pull a hand back over his shoulder. He's going to snap his fingers, point, as flames begin to sparkle, and shoot a firebolt at the armor. And hopefully it's going to hit. 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
It's good to hear.
You guys are rolling
For
well.
8 damage.
Nice.
Ooh.
There's just blackened marks going all over the armor, tarnishing the beautiful inlay.
Oh, do you have to damage it like that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It tried
I'm
to
sorry,
throw
do you
off of
want
the
it to
edge.
kill us?
Well, I would like to keep it.
Sorry, but it tried to throw you to your death.
Oh, it's fine. It's enchanted by someone else. It knows not what it's doing.
Keep hitting it. And with that, I'm gonna hit
Well,
this
I'm
cool
not
button.
an idiot.
Oh, Colin.
Also, this next up and this your turn thing
It is the best.
So beautiful.
I installed that module last night. I was like, yes.
So, everyone remember that you should still have Blade Ward if you get attacked. It does take my concentration, but I'm not going to do anything else. I'm going to take a second and look at this sword. Does it look like it would do some damage?
Yeah, it looks like a pretty standard longsword.
Dope. I don't have it in my inventory, I don't think. So I can't really attack with it within
D&D Beyond.
within Foundry, but that is what I would do is
Okay, just
attack
roll
with
it
that.
manually as if you
Okay.
had a longsword.
Okay. Does anyone know what I add to my 2 hit for a
Strength.
longsword?
Strength, and if you're proficient, then your proficiency.
I will not add proficiency because I don't know for my class off the top of my head. That's a 13 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alright, great. For however much damage this
A
thing
D8
does.
for one-handed or a D10 for two-handed. Is it also plus strength?
Yes.
Seven damage.
It's going to teeter, and then recover. And it is Rose. What are you doing? Still cowering?
Yeah, I
I mean,
think
you're not-
she's got Thorn kind of backed up, trying to stand in front of him, but clearly just absolutely petrified and not able to really do anything as she just watches them engage with this suit of armor.
Oop. Sorry, animated
No,
armor
you're
going.
good. You're
yeah.
good.
Okay, it is going to turn to you, Colin.
Again?
Of course, we have a relationship now.
Oh my gosh.
It's a toxic one, but still.
Why? Okay. It's going to attempt to slam into you again. For 8 to hit.
That will not hit,
It
surprisingly.
will not hit.
As it tries to hit, I say, whoa, buddy. How about we talk this out?
Try
We
again.
could benefit each
Not
other
gonna
greatly.
hit.
Hear me out. I will polish you, keep you, give you all the nicest things. What do you say?
It's looking pretty beat up, bent, torched, and it is just unable to really connect with you. It's also not going to respond to you, but it'll miss both of its attacks, and it's Toby's turn.
Alright. Seeing that my bite took a nice chunk out of it, I will try the bite again as my unarmed attack.
Toby, does that not hurt your teeth?
Cartoon broken teeth. huh?
What, taking the -2, 16 to hit
Yep, that'll hit.
for 4 damage.
Okay, how would you like to describe it, Toby?
Hey.
It has a helmet.
Yes.
I just act like I'm going for the throat and just rip it off and just chuck it down the stairs.
All right, he'll go tumbling down the stairs, and the armor will collapse. You guys are out of initiative.
Okay. Point of
Yeah.
order. I
He'll,
found
Just
that I'm
go into
supposed
his
to have
teeth and
leather armor. So I have leather armor.
you have one better AC.
I have 11 AC.
11 plus dex, right?
Yep.
No.
Yeah, but
11
Dex is
AC.
0.
Well, yes.
Toby will be like, just kind of like take a claw and just like rip out like a shred of metal from his teeth.
Toby, are your teeth okay?
Yeah, they're pretty Brazilian. Just kind of.
Oh, can I
Shards.
see? Can I see them?
You want to see my teeth?
Yeah.
Excuse me, we're trying to find the baby.
Oh, sorry. Yes, sorry, the baby.
Yeah. Colin, are you okay?
I hurt a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Actually.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Why can't I see my mini bar anymore down here? Shucks. I
Oh,
set up and everything. Is the comment over? Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh well. Winchester is going to walk over to Colin, reach out, and just kind of like look for where the central focus of the wounds would be, and just lay his hand on that area and cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, that is just a strange feeling. What was that?
Healing magic, my friend.
Oh, yeah,
Healing
okay.
magic.
Interesting. And how do you do that?
Lots of practice. Spend
Baby.
time in the woods.
Spend-
7 HP.
oh,
Oh.
I feel as fit as a fiddle.
I was going to wrap your wounds with my kit, but I guess
Spend
Winchester's got it.
time in woods. Okay, a baby?
Rose, you know that the nursery is to the south.
I think if he's going to be in there.
Right. Well, shall we?
Yeah,
Which door?
Toby. Do you want to lead, maybe? So you don't get thrown
Toby's-
off?
Toby was busy for a second till like licking like parts where like he feels metal and just like, what?
Okay.
What door?
This one.
The ones that's open.
Give me a moment.
As you reach for the door, you pause, craning your ear. The wailing of a newborn echoes throughout the suite. And you can hear a young woman trying to quiet the child, poorly singing a lullaby. Gently you tease open the door, finding no one inside. Instead, the cries come from behind a thin door to your right. Hush, little baby, the woman sings. Don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a Blinsky toy. And if that toy don't work, my sweet Walter, stop crying. Please stop crying.
If we might a moment very quickly, I just want to do something for personal safety. He's going to hold his hands together and magical energy kind of like pulse, and then flowing out from his hands quickly, kind of surrounding him. He's going to cast mage armor as he says, Skutum Grave.
Rose, Thorn, are you okay?
Yes, Mr. Toby. We should hurry.
Excuse me.
Winchester, who do you have there?
Winchester, cobwebs are everywhere in this room, along the windows, between the posts of the beds, stretched across the wardrobe. Even the mirror set into the wall is draped in the eerie spider silk. Stained glass doors lead to the balcony that you remember seeing from outside, and gloomy, dust-choked air hangs thick in the room. The baby's wails come from behind a door to your right there.
This one right here?
Colin. Next to Colin.
Winchester is going to put his hand behind his back and conjure a bit of flame. Excuse me, Mrs. Durst, we have your kids out here. You okay?
We're very nice people.
Toby will motion for the kids to come up.
Hello? Winchester will hold up a finger at just a wait motion towards Toby. Excuse me.
Inside, you just hear a baby crying and some soft humming coming from what sounds like a woman.
Rose, does that sound like your mom?
This room belonged to the nursemaid. You know that,
No,
Rose.
I don't know why Mom would be in here, but
Guys, she said no. She said that doesn't sound like her mom.
that does sound like Walter.
So we should head in.
All right, let's kick this person's behind.
No, I'm going to quietly open the door. And it's actually what I'm going to do. Quietly open the door.
I'm gonna prepare produce flame, Luca.
All right.
Winchester, be careful.
Inside, you see a crib. As you approach towards the wails of baby Walter. The dreary nursery is decorated in strange toys, a mobile of black and white bats, a rocking chair in the shape of a wolf. A black shroud embroidered in windmills covers the crib. Standing in the corner is the ghostly form of a young woman, skeletal thin and dressed in a soiled white gown. She looks at you, holds a finger to her lips, and says, "Hush, baby is sleeping."
Hey, Alex, who is it? I'm whispering.
Baby is sleeping.
Oh,
Also, there's a nursemaid here, and she's a lovely woman, and she's very dedicated to her job. And
oh, okay.
Alexander, how about we just let the baby sleep?
if the
Is
baby
Walter
is
in
in here, we need to get you out of here. I said. Oh, by the way,
Whisper.
yeah, just quiet. Right, I'm going to carefully see if I can see the baby.
Hey, just
Her eyes follow you as you cross the room towards the crib.
Mm-hmm.
should we have a safe word if you need us to come in?
1 second. I want to check the distance on something that I have. Come on, open up.
Toby,
Okay.
where are you?
I can, so without moving my lips, I'm going to use the ventriloquist feature. And I'm going to have throw my voice basically just into the other room there. If I start screaming, it's a probably good sign that you need to run in.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm going to look in the crib.
Toby.
All right, as you part the shroud, she will walk through you with a terrifyingly cold chill and scoop up the bundle and then walk past you and step through you, Colin, and into the mirror where she disappears. But for just
Oh my
a
God.
second,
Oh.
for just a second, as she walked through the mirror, it illuminated a staircase behind.
Alex, get the baby, and I'm gonna run after the ghost.
She took the baby.
Oh, yeah, then I'm going. Let's go. And I'm running after the ghost. Excuse me, ma'am. I just want to ask you some questions.
She is gone. You cannot see her anymore.
Which way did she go?
There's a staircase right
Behind the mirror, yes. as you look into the mirror, you will see the image of the nursemaid for just a second, perfectly following your motions, and then it'll disappear, and you are able to open it.
I'm going.
Is Walt
No.
going?
The nursemaid has Walter. We're going to keep following.
Margaret?
If that is her name, then yes. Margaret took Walter and moved through us and is some kind of apparition. Please stay close.
It'll be okay, Rose. And at this point, Toby has like put on his little oven mitt, kind of like after what he did to Colin, so he doesn't accidentally hurt the child.
Toby, come on.
Come on, Toby, move your butt.
Hold on, it's being walls. Walls are a bastard. This actually stops you from moving through walls. How dare it?
It reveals
Almost like
as you
that would be
drag.
problematic.
I don't like that.
Yes.
I'm definitely 100% booking it towards a ghost. So I'm going.
Wait.
Do I know which direction it went in?
Not yet. Hold on just a second. Let me pull everyone over.
I can't really wait. Ghosts are flighty things. Trust me, this is my life study.
Okay, so as you climb this staircase, you reach what appears to be the attic. It's choked with dust and cobwebs, and a padlocked door stands nearby, from which the sounds of children at play float.
Rose, are there more children? Do you have any other siblings?
No. But that's our room.
I'm gonna walk over to the door and use the sword to break the padlock off.
Roll an attack. It's this one right here.
Well,
How do I make that go away? Okay.
I still haven't used my +2, so I'm gonna use my +2.
Why is the door to your room locked from the outside?
Rose just looks, she kind of cowers.
That's an 18.
An 18 to attack? Okay,
Yeah.
that'll do it. Really quick though, before we continue, I need another break.
Yeah.
This is a good stopping spot for a moment.
Alright.
Yeah.
Quick, take 5 and then we'll be back.
A brief
Continue
respite, everybody.
Exploring the attic.
More coffee.
Yes. Be right back. Okay. So, Colin, you're opening that door.
Most
Okay.
certainly.
So, as you're attacking the lock, you, Colin, and no one else can hear that from behind this door float the voices of what you swear are Rose and Thorn. And you can hear rock, paper, scissors, shoot! And the padlock clinks noisily as you swing your sword down onto it, and it will clatter to the ground. The voices hush as you open the door. The gloom strangles this place. You spot 2 child-sized beds, a toy chest, and a dollhouse.
Rose.
It's a perfect replica of the Durst Manor, you realize. And what's most unsettling is not the room's sole window being bricked up, but the small skeletons dressed in tattered but familiar clothing, and the smaller of the two cradling a doll.
Rose.
This is a classic case of we've been talking to ghosts. I wish I would have known that they were ghosts before. I would have asked them much more questions. How long have they been dead? DM.
They are just dusty skeletons a very long time.
Well, yes. Do the kids enter the room?
They do. They just kind of
Wait.
wordlessly move past you. Now seemingly like their corporeal forms dropping as they just mist into the room and kind of take up their positions on the beds across from each other.
Well, I do think it is quite rude, you two, that you didn't mention that you were dead. But we're here now, so I guess I have some questions.
I think I forgot.
It's okay. I understand. Do you remember how you died?
Yeah.
Colin, please,
Yes?
be sensitive. They are dead. Have some
Of
respect.
course they're dead. Have you never talked to a ghost before?
What's a ghost?
It's mindless questions. Look. Sorry, Rose, Thorn. Is your brother actually still alive?
I think so. He wasn't
Good.
in here with us. Mother didn't lock him in here with us.
So, your own mother locked you in here with no way out.
I mean, yes.
Okay.
Is that not what mothers do?
No, unfortunately not, but that answers our question. The good news is I'm here to help, and we'll be able to let you rest and get you your peace, but we also have to save your brother first. What did your mom look like when she did this?
She looked like our mother. She brought us up here. It was time for them to do the thing again. So she brought us up here and put us in, and we waited. We waited a really long time. We got really hungry, and then we got really cold.
Can you explain this thing?
I don't know.
Okay, no, it's okay.
Mother and Father would bring us here. Father said it was to keep us safe, and they would go downstairs.
Who else did they do the thing with?
There were other people. I don't really know. Father didn't like to talk about it. Mother would get really angry if he tried to talk about it.
Okay, well, as I said, we will make sure that we can get you where you need to go. I will have more questions, but I think we need to make sure we can save your brother first. All right, can you still come with us?
Our modest fellowship expands.
Well,
Praise the sun.
I think so. I know. I remember the way down to the basement. I'm not supposed to go there. I don't want to get in trouble.
Our modest
You won't get in trouble.
praise the sun.
I'm in charge now. This is my expertise. You can be with us, and what we say
Our modest
is the new
fellowship
rule.
expands. Praise the sun.
Oh, okay. You still want to go to the basement?
Our modest
I wanted to go to the basement very first, and I did state that, but it's okay.
Well, now we know that we were being led there by ghosts. And I think that's a pretty valuable information, don't you think?
Well, of course, it's now even more exciting that we have been walking around with ghosts. And Colin will take a blanket off of the bed and kind of cover up the skeletons and then walk out of the room and be ready to head to the basement.
So we're just,
Are
we're
you
just gonna
still
go to the
hungry?
basement.
We are trying to find the baby. Can anyone still hear it or see where she went off?
Any signs of disturbances up here, Luca? Other than us?
No. Do you guys know how to get to the basement?
Rose is going to take us, she said.
I thought Rose pointed at the door on the first level. I remember. Okay. Maybe
She
not.
just like pointed.
Into the house. She was still out in the foyer.
Toby's gonna ask, are you still hungry? Is he gonna go for a ration?
Yes, but I don't know if it matters now.
Toby,
Toby, if you pull out food, the dog will whimper from Winchester's pack.
Oh, Toby will share. Toby's a cool dude.
Okay,
ghosts
the whole pack will
usually
start shaking again as he wags his tail and eats it.
cannot eat any longer, unfortunately.
Oh,
Sometimes
that's
they
the
can't.
worst.
Yes, sometimes they can't even touch things, but sometimes if they're strong enough and they're still tethered to this world strong enough, they can still touch things sometimes. And I've heard of some that can even go into another person's body. Rose, can you possess someone? Okay, that's good information to have.
Oh my god,
As he
Cole, you
pulls
can't
out
just ask if
his-
people can possess others.
Can we stop asking questions of children?
I'm sorry. I told you that I'd do this. Just
All right, I'm now asking you officially to
Yes.
cease doing this.
well, it's good information. Okay, let's go.
Are you just leaving?
No, you're coming with us. We will not leave you until we figure out where you need to go.
Okay, but I'll need to do the thing that you asked.
Of course, you're welcome. I am willing, or anyone else if they would like to offer up their body as a vessel.
What does that mean?
Nope.
Means
Okay,
they can't-
well, everyone else is not as keyed into this as I am, obviously, so I present myself.
Just willy-nilly with your body.
Rose will get up from the
Sounds
foot of
fun.
her bed and kind of move over and look at Thorn, he's sitting on the bed, his knees drawn up under his chin, and he looks scared. And Rose will look. Can we not take Thorn too? He'll be so scared by himself.
I've never really, I haven't read about it, but can you both use me as a vessel at the same time?
Phrasing.
Listen,
Yeah.
don't phrasing this part of the story. This is
You're
wholesome.
kids, Toby.
I thought he was gonna say like a different wordage for it, and I was just so ready for it.
Or
Yikes.
there is, I mean, I don't know how you feel about this, but there is the dog.
Well, I did say I'd protect the children. Thorn can come with me.
It's
Toby,
not,
he will not come with you. He will be part of you.
Is there a difference?
Not quite, but yes, also.
Toby,
Well, yeah,
please
yeah.
don't. please don't.
And he's just gonna keep going back for his ration. He's like, okay.
Thorn? Just shutting this door that he was looking into. Thorn, you want to hop into the dog? Seem like you like dogs.
It could be really cool to be a dog, see a different world.
Rose will. I don't think we can possess the dog. Besides, that would be silly.
I guess you're right. It would be silly.
That'd be
Oh.
silly.
Well, I guess if you don't want to be a dog, you probably don't want to be an owl. You can still try to both fit into my vessel.
It's going to be double possessed.
Okay, can we?
Peed, if you will.
I think I can handle it.
Rose will put a hand out, and Thorn will kind of scoot from the edge and get up and come over and hold her hand.
I
And
wish I
Rose-
remembered that freaking thing that they say from Bly Manor. We grab hands. It's you and me and you.
Rose will, before she was pretty timid, now she'll kind of stand very kind of confidently in front of you all with her little brother in tow, as if coming into the room has reminded her of her, like, real self. Okay, well, I'll possess you, and Thorn will come too. And if we're going to the basement, you're going to want to look at that. And she'll point at the dollhouse.
Okay, I just have one request.
Okay.
Please don't look at my memories. Please.
Why not?
Just please.
Fine. And she'll put out a hand to you and kind of grip your fingers, and you'll feel it'll be like a little kid just trying to, like, when they really want to go somewhere, like you're in like the grocery store or whatever, and they really want to go to the candy aisle. It'll feel like that, but like in your bones as she grabs your hand and begins to possess you.
Woo! It's been a long time. This is Rose. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
And
Thorn's here too, but he doesn't want to say anything right now.
I assume you guys hear that come out of my mouth? Or are you speaking only into my head? Okay.
I mean, if she's working your mouth as well, then yeah, they'll hear all three. Stop it. All three
You guys.
voices.
They're kids. Cool.
Wait, are they though? They've been dead a while. They could
Stop
be hundreds of years old.
Stop it.
I mean,
Use additional vocabulary words.
you're gonna have to check the VOD for what Turk said earlier.
If they listen,
It's fine. Everything's fine.
if they're
Continue.
possessing the body, and not just speaking in your mind with you, then yes, everyone else will hear all three voices.
Okay. Glad that we're here, and let's get going.
Yeah, let's go, Legion.
Do you know how to get to the basement from here?
Colin's hand will raise up and point at the dollhouse. I already told you.
The dollhouse?
Yes, it's a scale model replica.
Oh,
Okay, Toby just looks at his arm. A scale model?
Differently spelled, but yes.
Ah.
if I look at the dollhouse, can I see where the basement entrance might be?
Yes, as you kind of open the back of the dollhouse so you can see inside, you will actually see 4 figures, like little wooden doll figures, standing up in this room, all standing around a tiny little dollhouse.
Ah,
Is one of those figures opening the back of the dollhouse where 4 more figures are?
They're not very detailed. They're literally just little carved figures, but it is standing very close to the dollhouse. But you will see, as you look at this attic floor, that there is, in the storage room, what appears to be a storage room, kind of to your southwest, a door connected to a staircase that you do not remember seeing.
Rose.
You said in the southwest?
Mm-hmm.
If we move our doll by ourselves, do we teleport or no?
No. I thought you knew magic.
No. I never said that.
You can talk to ghosts, but you think...
Can I just,
It was just a question. I'm sorry. It was just a question.
Can
Let's
I find
please
the-
not argue together in the same body. Let's go.
can I find the one that looks most like Colin and just flick it?
Yes.
I take my own and just admire the beauty
Hold
of
on
it,
just a
pocket the
second.
shit out of it.
Hey, Colin.
Yes.
You are going to take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
I just knock out. I'm
What
down.
What did you do?
As it happens, I look at. Thanks.
Rose and Thorn just kind of pop out of his body. Why did you do that?
Winchester, what did you do?
It's unfortunate. And just walk over to Colin and slap him with Cure Wounds again.
For how much?
Hold on. The hell? Cure wounds. Cure wounds. There you are. Nine.
Yeah, I'm back up to hit point maximum. Oh, it's been a while since I've done that as well.
Are you okay?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Winchester.
You had questions about the dollhouse.
I mean, being incapacitated near death is cool, but we're kind of wasting time.
We're
How can
probably
that...
gonna starve to death again.
Okay, sorry. Come on.
Oh
Back
my
in.
god, I hope not.
Everybody back in the vessel. Let's go.
So rude.
Rose will put her hand out again, and it'll just feel that almost clinging, cloying
Ugh.
sense as they re-enter the body.
Oh. Okay, let's go. Everyone's here.
All right, so that is where you saw the. Oh my god, how do I make it go away, you guys?
You
It,
just,
it,
yeah.
it takes a minute.
Alright.
So as you enter, the chamber is packed with old furniture draped in yellowing sheets, chairs, coat racks, coaches, dappled with mold, couches, standing mirrors, mannequins that loom out from the shadows like forgotten witnesses to ruin. A wooden trunk sits nearby, its cover slightly ajar. And sticking out, you can see a skeletal hand draped.
All right, Rose, I'm going to give you control of our motor skills, but please be careful. This is my only body for now.
I have
Oh, yeah.
several questions.
You don't have spares?
Not yet. I'm working on it.
No, you should get on
What are
that.
your questions, Toby?
Oh no, I was.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is my only body
It's a
for
joke,
now.
Winchester.
Alright, if we found the way down, why do you need to give them control of your body?
As he does that, though, Colin's body's gonna jerk back to the room and walk over to a blanket and gather up like the bones from the beds. And you're just gonna hear Rose, I can't believe you were just gonna leave us here, and as to gather up the bones and put it in like a weird pouch.
Well, I said that we would come back. This party is impatient for things like ghosts and other stuff. I'm just doing the best I can.
We are impatient.
And as they, they kind of like jerk, it's almost as if Rose doesn't understand how tall, like she's not used to being in such a different body. So he's like flinging his arm out and it's going like farther than she thinks it's going to. And then you hear Thorn say, I want to try. As they kind of like
one at a time, please.
bringing
Rose.
him back into the room with their bundle of bones tied up in very loosely tied up in a sheet.
Well,
Would you
then.
like me to carry that?
No, I think we have it okay.
Winchester, are you?
We go
Okay.
save
are
your
you looking
baby
at the
brother?
trunk?
Half brother, but yes, we should.
That explains the naming differences.
You said there was a skeletal hand or something over here?
Yeah, if you walk over to that trunk and kind of lift the lid a little more and open it all the way, you will see skeletal remains of what you would guess, based on the tattered dress, is the family's nursemaid.
Oh no.
She is wrapped in a tattered bedsheet stained with dry blood, and if you were to inspect it further, as you're looking around, you can see that it looks like she was stabbed multiple times with some sort of knife.
Some sort of.
It's a shame.
Who put Margaret in there?
Don't know, Rose. What the heck was your mom into?
Well, I don't know. She locked us up here.
Drew?
It'll be okay. Should we?
Yes.
them with us?
Speak. Oh, hello.
Yep. Wait, is it Bones?
As you kind of look at her, she'll hover there, just standing above her bones.
Oh,
And it's Margaret again, and she's just looking, staring at you.
hi, Margaret.
And just don't.
Alex, don't tell me not to talk to ghosts. We're already this far.
Ash.
She's gonna look at you, Colin, and be like, "Oh, Storm, should you be out of your room at this hour?"
They came and got us. We're looking for Walter.
I am too. I can't seem to find him.
You'll hear the tone of Colin's voice will shift just a little bit as you hear. I think Mom took him downstairs.
That is a good assumption.
Mr. And she will look like she's trying to remember something. Like, oh, she said she couldn't live with the shame anymore. The embarrassment. Jealousy. I think she did something. And she'll look down at herself. I think she took Walter from me. Can you find him?
Yes, we will find him.
Well, Rose, I guess we should collect some more bones, put it in the bone bag.
We're calling it the bone bag.
What else would you call it, Toby?
This was not Toby. This was Tony with an N.
Margaret, do you want to
corpse
go
carrier.
with us?
Well, if it's to find Walter, he shouldn't be without me for too long. He'll get hungry.
Well, we don't want anyone hungry.
Poor thing. We'll find him. I'll come with.
All right.
Well, I guess that answers our question. I don't want anyone else in my body, but we'll bring your bones. So add them to the bone bag.
As you guys say that, she'll kind of fade from view, and you guys can scoop up her remains if you would like.
Right, well, this is good. We have a bone bag, you said?
Yeah, it's no biggie.
It's moderately biggie.
Can you carry it?
Well, we're just small children. I don't understand why you would say that it's a biggie.
And it's, I'd say, I was turning his own phrase against him. I'm saying it is not a inconvenience, it is just an oddity. You want your corporeal forms carried about in such a manner. But I will not object any further as long as we are going to save Walter. Or what is...
Well,
We should burn this house to its foundations.
You're really big on the fire, and you know what? Let's see.
let's see now, not yet. These ghosts, people, things, spirits are still tied to this house. We can't just go burning it down.
And plus, it's molded. It might not catch very easily.
The house doesn't really care about us.
Okay. Well, we'll burn it after. Fair?
Well, thankfully we do.
What?
What?
Who?
I was more... nothing.
Why don't we walk down the stairs and see what
Yes,
happens?
yes, Alexander. Wait, can I call you Alex?
You may call me Alex, Alexander's, Lord Leonid, whatever tickles your fancy.
Alexander or Alexanders?
Alexander. With
Okay,
an R.
great.
If you
Anyways,
can roll it, if you like.
Toby will try to like roll it, but it's not working for him.
as we walk, we could talk, right? It's very common.
So, having seen the secret door in the dollhouse, you are now able to find the panel in the wall quite easily and open it up. And there's a black, thick door that leads down into darkness. And if you open it, tight staircase spirals down into darkness between walls of mortared stone. Cobwebs and dust are everywhere. The citizens of this cramped passage. Down and down into the depths you go, the shaft growing tighter and tighter. The air is stale. Even better. God damn it. I've done this to myself. Just as you can handle it no longer. Just as your lungs are fit to burst, you find yourself before an archway that leads to a tunnel of carved earth and cold stone.
I don't know what it is. There's so many times where the word shaft is just all up in the modules. I don't know what it is. It's an obsession.
You guys are the worst. Also, is that
It's just me. What do you
together?
mean?
are those? Is that ping where the staircase is that we're going?
Yeah, right
Right.
here, right.
Yeah, cool. Also, the pinging system in Foundry is extraordinary better. You know what I'm saying. Anyways,
Extraordinary better.
yes. As we are walking,
English.
we are walking down the steps and talking.
Mm-hmm.
Winchester, what kind of name is that? It sounds like a family name.
It's not.
Oh, interesting.
It's chosen.
Okay. Anyways, we're going.
Mm-hmm.
And we're walking. And I guess I'm just talking.
Torn,
No
this is
one
my
knows.
side. Stay on your side.
There's enough room in here for everybody, please.
Oh my god, phrasing.
No, sir. Phrasing to you. Get your mind out of the gutter, sir.
No. We need a little bit of the light since we're in Barovia.
Well,
It's fine.
Not yet.
Anyways, do we make it to the bottom of these stairs as I'm talking to myself and the ghosts in my body?
Colin
Yes,
just
you
says, "I
do.
want to pet the
Let
dog
me switch
again."
you over. Okay.
If I didn't know you were possessed by two adolescent spirits, I might think less of you, but
It's okay. A lot of people think less of me very often. But I find that's how they underestimate you.
mm-hmm.
The wooden spiral staircase from the attic ends here. A narrow tunnel forks left and right, both leading into darkness. And then, floating out from the utter blackness, from the nighted depths, chanting. Ethereal chanting by a score of souls. Chanting the echoes off of every stone and corner of this wretched place, rising and falling in intonation, the words too distant, too faint to discern, but eerie and incessant.
The spiritual energy here is pretty wild. Rose,
What?
what was that thing? Did you see a lot of new people coming in and out of your house, or in your house very often?
You can feel like her ghost form kind of shrugging. Mother invited people, but we never really got to see them. She would take us upstairs and say it was for our own good. And then when we left, she would let us out.
Oh, great. So, DM, me, IRL, is putting this together, but also it's very fitting for my character. You said that there's spirits, right? And we can feel them or hear them, or Can we see them?
Yes. You cannot see them. They seem to be chanting constantly. You cannot make out the words. It seems kind of distant, but it's just kind of filling the whole basement down here.
Oh, great. I know I've been talking a lot for the last little bit, and I'm sorry, but just one more thing. I think they were doing sacrifices, maybe, and I feel a lot of spirits and spiritual energy. I don't know how clued into these things you guys are, but
Colin,
yes,
one,
sorry.
you are
sorry.
quite literally possessed. Two, if they are doing, maybe we should not be disclosing information that might upset the spirits that are currently within you. Three, there are clearly some more dangerous. Perhaps we use our deep inside voices.
I have bad news. The spirits can hear my thoughts, so even if I don't say it out loud, they can still hear what I'm thinking, so I don't really have a choice.
Toby's gonna put his nose up in the air and try to sniff something out. Anything weird?
Rot.
Delicious.
Roll a perception check for me.
Excellent. Ha! Nat 20! 24.
You smell to the south horrible rot. The stench of death and decay. And something else mixed with that scent, something inhuman.
Toby, what do your lizard nostrils smell?
Like move up, just kind of like following, just something spoiled.
Winchester,
Yes.
looking forward, and ignore Lancelot. The map, when it transferred over from Roll20, seems to have like made him part of the map in a few places. He is just here now.
Yeah.
But what you see in here, it appears to be some sort of family crypts that have been hewn from the earth, some sealed by slabs, some left ajar. The dirt and grime is too thick to read all of the names engraved upon the slabs just from a distance, though you think you could probably go up and clean some of them off and read them.
Sure. Clean this one off.
This one has just got a blank. There's nothing engraved on the plate. It looks like it's just empty for future family members.
And this one down here.
This one, etched into its name, if you clean off the grime and dust, is the name Walter Durst. The crypt is empty, though.
Toby, I don't know if you know this, but our companions have gone the other direction.
Oh, he pays you no mind. He's enthralled in the scent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hate to say it, but this feels like a death house.
Did
I'm
you
sorry.
just?
I'm sorry, a what?
Drink.
A death house?
Right, so, given the
This
name
is the Durst house. What are you?
first, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. Durst house. My apologies.
Well,
The
that is
Turk
an
house?
easy mistake to make.
Okay. So should we? So.
You
Never
can
mind.
put our bones in there.
Would you like me to?
I want to find Walter first.
Okay, we could do that.
Toby,
has been,
you are
Toby's
seeing more crypts down these two.
Is the scent so? Okay, now that I'm at a corridor, do I feel like the scent's coming from the south, the east, or
From the
west?
south.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
Step.
Continuing forward, I suppose.
Get out of my spot.
I'll just quickly pop in and check the names on these coffins.
Yes. These in here appear to be empty coffins on stone biers, and written on the plates engraved is Rosevalda, Durst, and Thornbolt. burst. Durst. Guys. Okay.
It seems these will be for you two.
Yeah. Mother and father had them special made. Father had Walter's special made. Mother wasn't pleased.
Well, why? Because he's your half brother?
Mother doesn't like Walter.
Mother doesn't like Walter. Okay.
Our modest
Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I'm falling. We are falling behind. You seem to. You seem to have not want to control the vessel anymore, so I'll take control back.
modest fellowship expands.
I don't quite know. Maybe I misjudged. Maybe we're just feeling the spirits of your family. But there's definitely a lot of dead around here.
Our modest fellowship expands.
Toby,
Yes.
in here, this looks like it was once a dining hall. Long benches flank a scratched wooden table. Bones litter the floor like ripped up chunks of carpet. You accidentally kick one, sending it sailing into the darkness. The chanting grows louder, ringing off every edge until finally infesting your teeth. Like vagrants. You try to get it out of your head, but can't. You find yourself humming to it instead. But this room contains plain wooden table flanked by long benches, and moldy humanoid bones lie strewn
Ah,
across
damn, they're
the
humanoids.
dirt
Just about
floor.
to ask.
Okay, well, that answers that.
I'm guessing these are the parents in here, Luca. They're crypts.
Yes, those are Elizabeth Durst and Gustav Durst.
Are these crypts open?
They are not, but if you open them up, they are empty.
Oh,
Uh,
fantastic.
continuing in here, is the scent still coming from the south?
Yes, though there's a strange scent coming from what you think is the larder to the east.
Does it look like there
something-
might be food?
It smells acrid.
Bad acrid?
Are these human bones on the floor?
They're humanoid.
Humanoid.
But yes, some of them appear to be straight up human.
Okay.
So it's noticeably a larder. Do I notice any form of sustenance that might be coming from it? Inside?
No.
Then I lose all interest.
Okay.
Rose,
What?
I'm gonna kneel down and like pick up some of the human bones. Do you feel any energy attached to these ones?
What do you mean?
Can you tell what person they might have belonged to, or are they too far gone?
What a silly question. I have no idea who this is. And how would I
Listen.
know that?
I will teach you a great lesson that you could have used if you were still alive. There are no silly questions. There's silly people who do not ask questions.
I taught myself lessons. I learned how to do magic.
I don't. Oh, interesting. We'll come back to that. I don't know your ghostly powers fully, so I'm just asking what you can or can't do.
Do you want me to show you?
Sure,
Take me to that broken plate.
of course. And go to the broken plate.
Your hand will jerk up, and again, like it's almost as if she thinks that your arm is like 6 inches shorter than it actually is, but eventually put the pieces of the plate together, and your hand will glow as they come together, and she casts mending.
Ooh, interesting. Let me note that down.
Thorn would break his toys, so I learned how to fix them.
Well,
How
that
did
was
you-
very
Them when
nice
you're in
of
the
you.
room.
How
I'm
did-
very smart.
Yes, you are. How did you learn?
I read mostly.
Ooh, great. What book?
I don't want to tell you that.
And I throw
Rose?
I'm gonna throw my voice into Colin's mouth. Hello, if I could also offer an opinion here. We could play 20 questions later. I don't mean to intrude. This seems like very fun time.
Okay.
But
We will have a conversation in our head. You go where you need to go. We'll follow. I just won't say it out loud.
Right after you say that again in Thorn's voice, I want to pet the dog.
I also want to pet the dog, I say.
Can I pet that dog?
DM. Just kind of looking around, kind of nervously, thinking back to the dollhouse. Was that secret passage we found the only way out of the basement?
That you could see, yes.
Fuck.
Oh,
And which way is the chanting coming from?
Kind of southwest. Toby, as you entered this hall, the air is thick with rot and filth. Your
many
steps sound hollow, like 3 C's. Dust chokes the 4-way tunnel, partially throwing back your lamplight. As you venture further into the dark, the earth begins to churn. Rotted limbs burst from the clay, and 4 corpses shamble towards you, their howls rending the night of death. Let's roll initiative.
Well, Rose,
Hey.
we're not done with this conversation. You're in my body. I feel like you should tell me what book you're reading. But now, can I please
You're
have
not the boss of me.
Hello, yes, if we could please.
Yes, I need control of my vessel, please.
Winchester.
Fine. And you can feel her kind of shifting. But if I can help, I'm going to.
Yes, please do. But I'm better with a sword than you are currently.
You don't know.
You don't know how long my arms are.
But I could learn.
Children. Ik also you too, Colin.
I'm trying. I'm going. I'm getting
Those things.
Winchester.
Yes, I see. Or I hear, at least.
Yeah, where am I?
Yeah, do you just want us to roll out of it, or do you want us to try to use in Foundry again?
Whatever you want to do.
I kind of like the Foundry thing.
Yeah, we just have to have you.
You gotta set up a
start the
combat for
encounter.
the scene.
Hold on, you guys. Let's see. There we go.
So,
I
point of
couldn't find
note,
my guys.
we need
Your
to
boys.
find. We need to find a combat video and learn all the cool combat
We
stuff.
do.
Because it is very nice.
Well, Winchester got a reroll, and Luca, you have another advantage.
Great.
Luca? Question mark.
Thanks, I hate it.
Thank you, Dev.
Oh shit, I got another 20.
Oh no. Rose, I told you to give me control. I'm very slow right now.
Thorn's just really scared.
I
And you
can
can-
protect you.
Well, just like the gong of your turn
Dude.
Dong.
gets
The
you,
next,
and
the
then like,
next step, like,
yeah, then, like you're next.
Look at this cow.
How do you rotate them again? The tokens? Tony, I saw you doing it. How do you rotate tokens?
Oh, you can you hold control, and then you can just scroll with your mouse and just do 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 do.
Nice.
Meow.
The stuff that I remember from when I was in Wildmount.
Very cool, thank you.
Good old.
Toby, you're up first.
Winchester, there's people here. I don't. Is it okay?
Nope, kill him.
That's what I was asking.
Yes, Toby, these are ghouls.
And then Colin just screams, "I'm scared!" in Thorn's voice.
Thorn, it's okay. They won't hurt you. You're already dead.
I'm what?
Oh no.
Toby is going to, just kind of like lash out and bite. Does a 20 hit?
Yeah. A
Excellent.
20 hits.
9 damage when I hit maximum bite power.
Okay. All right. You're gonna just rip into him and tear out a bite of rotting, decaying flesh.
Oh, I'm probably not going to keep it.
Blackened blood just is oozing down from your mouth.
Icky.
Hey. And is that your turn?
That is.
Sweet. Alexander.
All right. Almost got a little scotch there. I can get a line of sight on him from here, right? Because I can see him. Cool. All right. So he's gonna again pull back and snap forward, shooting a firebolt. Whoops. And that is going to be a 13 to hit.
That'll hit.
Fantastic news. For 8 fire damage.
Okay. Yikes.
And he is just gonna. Tell you what.
Have they died yet?
Is they dead?
Oh yeah, you can't see their health bars.
Good, that's fine. Everything's fine.
He's gonna turn to the other two like, the sooner we can get down here, the better.
Well, Winchester is just gonna try to find a place. Can Winchester get up on this table and see them?
Yeah, you can kind of like catch a peek through the hallways over Alexander and Toby's heads.
All right.
Can you
Just
see over
kind of-
Toby's head?
Kind of looking,
Maybe standing in the middle.
conjure up a mode of fire, and just try to weave it through everything and hit one of the ghouls.
Okay.
Please don't hit Toby.
No. Never. 15 to hit.
15 to hit will hit.
And that is 6 fire damage.
All right. How would you like to describe that first one?
It'll just hit at the base of the ghoul's feet and kind of catch the blood, the black blood that's been dripping out of its mouth, and it'll just ignite fully, and it'll try to run away and scream and just slump on the side of the wall.
All right. It is now Colin's turn.
All right, Rose, let me go first, and then you have full control. Sound good?
What?
Just
I
give
thought
me a.
you were an adventurer. Why do you want me to do something?
You said you wanted to help.
Well, let me go first then.
Fine, go first.
Colin's body will jerk the full distance, like pushing back past Toby. Colin, you're gonna have to move it because I can't.
Okay.
And his hand will just jut out and grab onto the to the ghoul. His fingers kind of like squelching into the flesh a little bit, and you'll hear Rose go, "Ew!" as she casts Shocking Grasp. Shit, let me do that really quick. I'm just gonna roll real dice because reasons.
Well, my, that is quite cool. You're
Am I
gonna
using
tell
Colin's spellcasting modifier?
Woo!
I guess so.
What is that? I rolled a 19.
What is it?
Ooh.
Is it going off of intelligence or what?
Whatever your spellcasting modifier is.
It's intelligence, so +5.
Okay, I'm assuming that is.
Yeah.
Rose, you are going to
Hell
tell me
yeah.
that book that you read.
And it's gonna take 7 lightning damage. And it can't take reactions till the start of its next turn.
Colin, why are you running towards them?
I'm not. It's Rose.
And
Rose.
then Colin's voice will cut off as Thorn just screams over like the intercom.
Kanon dying again.
Wait, Thorn and Rose, I thought you were supposed to stay behind me.
Can I use? Do I get to use my actual turn?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'll let you
All right,
go.
Rose, watch this. And I'm going to start speaking deep speech again as you see the words float out as a sigil, and everyone in the party is going to get Blade Ward again. So for the next little bit, you have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage until the end of my next turn. And
Who does?
then everybody.
Oh.
And then I'll that's it. So just like, what did you think, Rose? Was that cool?
It's okay. She's clearly very jealous that you can do that.
All right, great. Well, you put our body up here, so hopefully it'll help.
Your body. My body's in the bag.
We're
As you
sharing
guys are
right now, Rose.
talking to yourself, a ghoul is going to come like rushing up to you, and it's just kind of snarling, "Beautiful. We're so beautiful. Nothing can hurt us. Perfect, immortal. We'll live forever." And it's going to attack you.
Yes.
Maybe. Let's do it. There we go. What, 15 to hit?
It's for Colin, right?
Yep.
That'll hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Okay. All right. 4 piercing damage.
All right, I'll take 2. See, don't we feel so much more protected?
Double ones.
That's really rough. Sunday,
Mr.
guys.
Don't let him hit you.
I have no
and
choice.
then
You walked us here.
This guy is gonna come up and attack you as well.
This is why I asked for the motor skills.
You told me to help. I didn't.
It's
Oh, okay.
Oh, and he will crit as he
It's
reaches
not
out
fine
his
anymore.
claws and takes a chunk out of your shoulder.
Well,
Colin.
hold on.
You're in
hold
danger.
Hold on. Before you do that, I need you to re-roll. I'm using my granted re-roll from chat. The high level one that lets me screw with you. Is a 13 hit, Colin?
A 13 does hit.
For
Yeah,
8
no, it's
damage
Steve,
because I
it's
rolled
not
that
a
one
crit.
normal.
8 damage.
Yep.
Okay,
Slashing.
I'll take 4. I'm hurting, but I'm fine.
He's lying. He's not fine.
He's not safe, but he's
Okay,
just fine.
she's right. It really hurts.
I love the character progression for Rose
And then
during
this
this
guy
episode.
is coming up behind his buddy, but is unable to really reach through him in this narrow hallway. So, Toby, top of the round.
Yeah, seeing Colin getting smoked and eaten. Can I pull him back?
Do you contest, Colin?
No.
Then yeah.
Toby's gonna move you like out of the way and take your place.
Thanks, Toby.
Just pick up.
And how bad do you look?
I like Mr. Toby.
Yeah, Toby's great. 3 health points.
Like
Are you sure we
on
can't
a
test
scale of
Toby?
1 to 9, you're at a 3.
You shouldn't. Yes, you Rose. You shouldn't possess people without their permission.
Okay. At this point, Toby seeing Colin dying almost 3 times. I think this is where you're gonna see his eyes just like his eyes will widen, but his pupils will scrunch up. He's gonna rage as a bonus action. and he's just gonna go buck wild
Buck wild.
as he attempts to bite this dude.
Okay,
A 21
that'll hit.
for 6 damage.
Oof.
Okay, that hurt. More rotting flesh in your mouth. Blagoos is just now trailing down your neck and onto your chest.
Oh, he gives 0 bothers right now. At this point, he's also gonna like reach for the battle axe on his back. But that is his turn.
Okay,
Perfect. Alexander Leonid. Kind of like peek around here. Yeah. He's just gonna again pull back, aim just over, just around the corner, and fire off a bolt of flame at that first, at the front ghoul there.
Mr. Colin, can you do that?
No, I told you I can't
18.
exactly
which
do
one? And that'll
magic.
hit. Yeah.
18 for the front guy.
Okay.
For 5 fire damage.
All right. Oof. Yeah, that's gonna crisp up his skin and just catch fire on some of the tattered, like dry flesh hanging in strips from his arm, and he is looking not well. More not
Look-
well.
Colin, Rosestone, whoever's in the driver's seat right now, you need to go back and talk to our healing friend. I can get you up better, but I'd rather save it.
Yeah, we'll try to get there. We're fine.
Okay, I will
Fine.
admit I'm a little tapped on the healing right now, so let's be very careful.
And you're just hearing guttural growls coming from Toby at this point. He's unintelligible.
Hey, Toby! Barbecue! Throw fire. Please. Please. Does an 8 hit?
No.
Take
Take
my reroll.
You want me to take your reroll? I suppose I could do that.
Yeah, do it.
I'm also going to use my +2 from
You're
earlier.
taking someone else's reroll?
I'm giving him my reroll.
Disadvantage on your next attack.
Ooh! Ouch!
There's a
Goofy,
price
ouch!
for tradesies.
A price for everything, Mr.
It's a
Golden
tradesies.
Fold.
I thought the reroll
Well,
was just
for
a
a
reroll.
giving,
Oh, I was
because
just
it was
calling
given
her.
to you. So if you're giving it to Winchester, then you get a disadvantage on your next
No,
attack.
so the pocket. Okay, wait, well, talk about that, that's fine.
I'm not.
Does a 12 hit?
Yes, meets it, beats it.
Oh, thank the Lord. And that is 3 fire damage.
On this front guy.
Yeah.
Are you
Does this-
stepping up because you're doing this back from the table?
I
He's
can if I
kinda
need.
behind this wall.
If I need to, I can.
Yeah, because right now he's behind
But
like
it's-
a solid wall.
I mean, it shows I have line of sight here. Is it this guy
Oh,
right here?
this guy? Okay. This guy.
Well,
okay.
which guy's been attacked the most?
This guy.
Yeah, that guy. Oh,
guy's
that
been-
guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did technically do one more. Or,
I
one
don't.
damage.
I don't know how I would be able to see that guy. Yeah, I wouldn't
that's
be able
why I
to
was
see that
asking.
guy.
The
Okay,
one
so just
guy's
3
extra
on this guy?
crispy.
Okay. Sweet.
So just this guy here.
All right. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's all I can do.
Colin.
All right, Rose, we're gonna step back just a little bit.
But I
So-
can't hit.
It's
Ugh.
it's okay. It's okay. We'll do our best. Here, I have another trick for you. Are you ready?
Dispensation.
I guess.
And so he'll start moving his hands more this time and drawing different sigils and stuff in the air. And as he does it, they appear glowing in the air, and then they'll float to everybody in the party. And everyone in the party now has
Magnanimous dispensation.
resistance for the next minute. So you can roll a d4 to one of your saving throws if you need. and then be like, we're gonna just do stuff like that, and we're gonna stay right here for the moment. I don't think I can. Nope, that's my action, so cool. If they get close, though, fire at will, okay?
Well, it's not fire, it's lightning, but whatever.
Lightning at will. Also, I have to go somewhere in my mind, so watch our body real quick, okay?
It's your body.
It's ours currently. We've gone over this.
Fine.
I believe Callie numbers in chat is healing you guys.
Yeah, everybody got
Twice.
2d4 to use.
Yeah, everybody got
heals.
2d4.
Does
Oh
that
my
mean
gosh.
that?
Thank you.
Heals.
Wait, does that mean Cole's got 44 since he's got Ghost in his bod?
I mean, technically.
No.
I mean, there is 10 d4 heals in there.
Pocket 2d4s then for whoever needs
Yeah,
them.
pocket him.
All right.
Hi, Callie. I'm a ghost.
While you control the body, Colin is gonna go somewhere in his mind, aka out of game. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Into my mind palace.
Stop, you'll mess with his
Retreating.
mind brain.
All right. This guy is going to attack Toby.
Good luck, everybody.
Did Colin slash Rose get?
13 to hit.
Nope, you cannot pierce the hide of my bod.
Yeah, Rose, did you get to go?
She doesn't have anything that she can do from a distance.
Oh,
so
okay.
She's just as Colin goes into his mind fortress, the body posture as Rose kind of steps forward is just kind of
Good.
Toby, you said 13 doesn't hit.
It does not.
All right.
The hide of the beast is too thick for your puny mouth.
All right. Oh, and then definitely not an 8 hitting. All right, and then he's gonna try and just come up to your side.
That son of a bitch.
And then this guy's turn is coming up. And he is going to attempt to claw you as well for a 21 to hit.
Oofy, ouch, that hits.
Okay. So 10 damage.
5
Slashing.
damage.
Yeah.
Is the blade
as he
ward still
claws
up
across
too?
your chest.
I am angry.
I know,
Yeah,
is the
are you-
blade.
Blade
It-
warded?
Resistance does not stack.
Okay. Okay. And now Toby, top of the round.
Alright, yeah, be bringing out the great axe because, like, this blood tastes like ass, and he don't like that. So he's going to swing with the battle axe in both hands. A 15 hit?
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, the same one on the right.
Okay.
For 11 damage.
Ooh! Right on the number. How would you like to describe that one?
Just cleave right through it and start looking at the one that just clawed at him down here and just give out a guttural roar.
Death. Why?
I can't do it. I ain't got the... Oh,
So
jeez.
Dev just bad tabled. Alexander.
Why are you
go
like
ahead.
this? Why are you like this?
It's my turn. Are we?
Go ahead. I'm gonna.
All right.
Yep.
While she gets our bad table rolling.
Cool. He's going to look at the one that just scratched at Toby and basically almost put his hand right up in its face and firebolt it. Which is going to be a 17 to hit
That'll hit.
and 10 damage.
Hey.
On.
Just right out to the ghoul left of Toby.
Okay. Ouch. Okay. That he was just encased in fire for a second. and is just charred, blackened goo all up and down him. He is still standing, though.
You're a bit more tenacious than I thought. But yeah, it's my turn.
Okay. Winchester.
Third verse, same as the first. Fire.
Okay.
I can't do anything else. Can I see both of them right now from where I am? Or I can move here or here to see
If
either
you
one?
move right up to that doorway, you can see one, but I think the curving of the hallway is going to block.
So I can see the guy here then. Right there.
Yep. That one.
Okay. I will again try to like grab Colin's arm and kind of yank him out of the way as I throw a mode of fire. Oh, sorry, Rose. Not really, but it's fine. 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
7 fire. All of the fire.
Alright, and how would you like to describe that?
I want just a hole of charred flesh to appear as the mote of fire just bursts through the back of it and sends it tumbling down the stairs.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alright.
Are there more
tabor time?
left?
Toby.
Yay!
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
have the brass
Bad
curse with Toby.
Uh-oh.
It's
All
just the
you
Tony curse.
constantly hear the sound of rolling dice in your head
Love
to
it.
the point where you're having a hard time hearing anything else, and it's quite distracting. You will have disadvantage on all attacks.
You son of a bitch!
This is too meta. Too meta.
Okay, was there? Let's see. Hold on. Let's. Okay.
Yeah. Lucy's
Someone
not
did
blind.
What's the
healing.
difference?
An anonymous cheerer. An anonymous cheerer is healing someone.
We have 3 pocket D4s.
3 pocket
Yes.
D4s. Did I miss
Pocket
anything?
D4s.
Chat, let me know if I missed anything.
I don't think so.
No, you're good.
Okay. Alright, so this guy is dead. He went tumbling down the stairs. Okay, and it is now Colin's turn.
Great. All right, Rose. I feel a lot better. Do you want to do the thing again?
Well, can we get to him? There's a lot of people.
Well, let's see. I can walk a certain amount of distance that... Okay, I can't do what I'm thinking. Ah! The walls. Yes, we can touch it.
Right. And she'll, as you get to the point where you touch the gross thing, this time, like, as he gets closer, the hand kind of wavers and tries to grab where there might be, like, some clothes, and you'll just, this is disgusting.
It's my hands touching it.
So that's a 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
And it'll be 6 lightning damage.
Ooh. Yeah, it's just gonna crackle all over, and you're gonna see like the black filled veins like light up from underneath its rotting skin. And Colin, did you take your turn?
Not
okay,
yet,
go
not
ahead.
yet. All right. Well,
Both of
Rose,
you.
quick question.
Do we have
As he's-
time?
Yes, of course. As he's raising a sword, we always have time for questions. Have I taught you nothing? And as he's going to swing, why are there ghouls in here?
I don't know.
Why are there ghouls?
It's
Oh,
a
sure, said there wouldn't be any ghouls.
it's a 17 to hit.
pretty sure she warned you that there was a monster in the basement.
Yes.
You said a
that'll
monster,
hit.
singular.
For 7 damage with the sword.
Ooh. It's just gonna slice into him for 7 damage. Okay. And he is just oozing black sludge down his side from that cut.
Is that the best you can do, Colin?
I'm sorry. I thought we would be able to take it out, but I guess both of us together are not strong enough.
Colin, do you mind backing up so you don't get hit again?
I can't right now, but thanks for the offer.
You can. Just back up. You're fine.
I will take an attack of opportunity.
You won't because of the shocking grasp.
Yeah, he can't react. He can't do reaction.
Ooh, I did not know that, Rose. You didn't tell me this part of your cool ability that you read in a book that you won't tell me which book, but yeah, let's go.
Well, you didn't tell me how you did that thing either.
I'll tell you if you
go
tell
for it,
me,
Luca.
but later. We
Fight
have a
me.
lot of talking to do.
Hit me.
Callie, I was so excited for a second that you were doing a back table. I was
Callie
like, yes,
Callie-
she's turned
hold
to
up.
the dark side.
Yeah, no, Callie is a benevolent force, not a malevolent force.
Okay, fine.
This is very, very good.
Okay.
I still want to know what my doll does.
You know, you kill this thing first.
So, this thing is attacking you, Toby, since Colin moved out of range. 18 to hit
Yerp.
for 7 damage as his claws
For
just
3
slash
damage.
into you.
Toby's effectively bleeding.
Take
Oh,
those heals.
top of the round. Go, Toby.
Angry. Both in real life and not. I'm going to use my 1 chat advantage as I swing my battle axe.
Okay.
Doot. 17.
17 will hit.
Huzzah! For 12 damage.
Oh, how would you like to describe it?
Just like the last one, I just cleave it down and just guttural roar.
At least Toby's having some fun.
As you kill it, it will continue to like just kind of
magnanimous dispensation.
beautiful as it kind of just falls to the floor.
You guys are gonna break the game.
Yes, too many back and forth. Too many.
And then go. Let's see. Where's my thing here? There we go.
So we have a bad table and 2 good tables.
And
Luca.
Toby's just gonna stand there, kind of like huffing,
No, shock point, no.
and just give a.
And,
goddamn.
and a magic item, Luca.
Yeah, Toby's just breathing heavy, and he kind of like hears people behind him. He like goes to look back with his axe, and he like kind of stops himself. But he's still like breathing, and his eyes are all.
And a deck of TPK things,
Stop
Luca.
it! Stop it!
I love
Stop
you
it!
guys so much. You're the best.
Thank
Everyone
you
here.
guys so much
Say that yet.
for the wonderful start to the new year. But just a recap, we need to get through 2 good tables, 1 bad table, a magic item, and now a deck of TPK things.
Oh no.
Wait, say that again for me.
So,
2 good,
2
2 bad,
good
and
tables.
2 good. Okay.
Yep.
And 2 bad.
1 bad.
1 bad. Oh, okay.
And 1 TPK deck of many things.
And a magic item table.
Y'all are silly and I love it.
Toby's gonna like wipe the nasty ichor from his mouth and pull out a ration, and hopefully it's gonna get rid of the tang.
Do all of you feel the electricity? It's almost like something is about to happen.
Well, I did tell you that there's a lot of spirits down here, and spirits can make a lot of weird things happen.
Okay.
My family is particularly unlucky, so I suppose.
Okay, so
I swear, if it's
I got the 2 good
TBR right
tables. We'll figure it out, and then we got 1 bad table, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys can tell me what you're doing.
After Toby's chewed his ration, he's gonna like grab his head.
You all right, Toby?
I think the headache's coming back, Winchester.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll need to fix that soon.
A headache. As
I
in-
get them now and then, and Winchester knows how to get rid of them.
Yes, he was collecting ingredients for me when we were sent here. He gets headaches every now and then.
Would any magical effects at least act as a temporary?
I'm afraid not. It's a specific condition that needs herbal remedies.
Holistic medicine here.
I know a lot about certain things in your head causing you a headache that are hard to resolve.
It seems a medical condition.
He's
I'm
gonna
just
plop down and
saying.
like hold his head, but continue eating his one ration.
Well, Rose, do you know where we are?
I told you, we weren't allowed to come down here. I don't know what any of this is.
Oh, correct. You were correct. All right. Well, I'm just gonna start looking for obvious signs of like maybe a path that is usually taken or has been traveled a lot recently. Just anything leading a certain way.
Well, we could follow where the ghouls came from.
You hear a soft chanting coming from this direction.
All right. Well, I mean, I feel mostly okay. I can lead the way if you want.
No, I'd
Let's-
rather you didn't.
Let's not, please.
Why don't I take the charge here for a moment?
Well, yep, you're going the right way. I just was about to tell you.
I can also hear the chanting.
Oh my.
Ah, this is charming.
And as you enter this room,
What in the world?
Oh, great! More bodies.
who has the most HP?
Oh, I love my life that I'm so glad that I rolled that 2d4. Me at 12.
I rolled on the deck of TPK things.
And you got Calamity.
Calamity.
I
rolled
love
a
my
1.
life. Bye.
The player with the most current HP immediately drops to
wait,
0 HP, but is stabilized.
Goodbye.
Thank God. Take those pocket D4s.
There's 3 pocket D4. Toby, that
Wait.
headache is getting serious.
Hey, can we stop rolling
So
my
Toby is
cards?
just gonna drop in front of all of you. Like, oh, we're good, we did it. And then
There's too many bad ones I don't like.
Rose, I don't think our bone bag is going to fit all of these bones.
So
I don't
in
know
this
who these are.
room,
We're going to
skeletons.
heal Toby, right?
Pain.
Just
Yeah.
Yes.
From Rusty
Toby?
Shackles.
He's just taking a quick nap.
The chanting echoes dismally in this place. At the far end of the hall stands a painted statue carved in the likeness of a gaunt man dressed in a black cloak who his left hand rests on the faithful stone wolf at his side, and in his right hand the statue holds a smoky gray crystal orb that casts a pale sheen across the floor. And you are going to hear chanting sweeping through this room. His gaze burns upon us. The Dark Lord's eyes are always watching. He is the ancient. He is the land.
Interesting. Rose, who is this in this statue?
Doesn't know what's down here, Colin.
Well, she can see the statue, Alex. I'm not from this village, are you?
I've never seen that before.
Why does everyone here hate questions so much? I just don't. Well, thank you.
Can I help Toby up? Like, perform a medicine check or something to like help him, or to in-game use the pooled HP to get him up again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can.
3d4.
Oh, Toby!
But he's
Toby!
Did he actually?
from his desk, so. Oh,
No,
wait,
he's there.
He's down there. I thought he like went AFK for a second.
Tony, you were supposed to
All
roll
right,
dice this whole time.
When Winchester takes out a ration, Toby, and waves it in his nose, Toby.
The dog is going to reach up his head from your back and just snatch that ration.
Hey, that was mine. I'm gonna fight the dog for it.
Oh no, here's another one. Just heal, rest up. Use as many as you need, Tony.
Yes, Rose.
I don't think we should go by that.
The statue? Oh, okay. I'll step away. You've never heard stories or anything of someone that looks like this? Okay, well, let me see if I can figure it out from afar. Can I do a Arcana check on the statue from back here?
Yes.
Or maybe religion might be better, since this
Can I
is
make
some
a
kind of worship.
history check?
Yeah, roll the 10. For religion.
You don't recognize this statue at all, Colin.
Well, this guy must be a nobody. No one knows who he is, so I don't know why people are making statues.
I have an 11 for my history check.
Alexander, you also do not know who this is. You don't recognize him. So
Yeah, close.
you know, you're not very familiar with this land, so.
He must be of someone of importance, though, to have his statue.
But none of us know who he is, so he must be not very important.
No, not necessarily. We are just visitors, strangers in this land.
Well, Rose doesn't even know who he is.
I told you I couldn't come down here. How am I supposed to know about things if I've never had a chance to see them before? I could
Precisely.
know about him, but I wasn't allowed.
Rose, I did not ask you about the statue. I asked you about the person that is portrayed in the statue. There's a difference.
Hey, Colin,
Yes.
that orb is a magical item.
Cool. Hey, Alex. Using other skills that I have and knowledge,
Right.
that orb I'm looking at is magical. If you want to touch it, I cannot.
Why can't you touch it?
My visitors have asked that I stay away from the statue.
I don't think you should touch it.
They say that we shouldn't touch it.
Mother always said to not touch things like that.
Mother always said not to touch things like that. Wait, can you hear her?
Yeah, of course I can hear her. She's talking through you.
Oh, okay. Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Thorn's really scared. We should keep going.
Hey, Toby, do you want to grab that orb?
No, no one touched the orb.
Oh, Toby can't hear you right now.
But it's magical. Sorry, Rose. I'm gonna run up and grab
No!
it.
A strength contest from inside.
Ooh. All right.
This would technically be wisdom. It's your will against hers.
Hey.
Okay. All right. Good thing That is much stronger. 19.
Sorry, I'm rolling it. But my first roll inside. Damn, 10.
Okay, as you grab
I'm going
the
to
orb.
grab it with my cloak, though,
As you lift the
Wrap
orb
it around.
from the statue, 5 shadowy figures are going to appear.
I told you guys it was magic.
Screaming, be gone from
Put it
this
back.
place.
Wait,
Put it back.
wait, nope, hold
Put
on.
it back. Put it
hold
back. Put it back now.
Shrieking,
Put it back
hissing
now.
at you.
We're
And
here to
here
help
Put
is
it
the
back
thing.
now.
I am going to say we end the session there.
We're here to help you.
Oh, you are not smart.
So, yep, let's just pause everything right there. Okay. Well,
Shit, fam.
that will conclude session 1 of Curse of Strahd Dark Echoes. Thank you all for joining us. Tune in more for every other Saturday morning at 7 a.m. Pacific. Our next session will be Saturday, January 16th. I am Luke Locke, and I have been your Dungeon Master this morning. Players, would you like to go around and sign off?
I would. Hello, I am Osirix Franco. Today I was playing Rose and Thorn Durst. Check us next time where maybe that will be the case, maybe it won't. Secrets. You can see my face here on TBK for just a whole bunch of things. We have Harper's, the new season 2 starting on Tuesday. New characters, new hijinks, GM'd by the wonderful Luca Locke. I am very excited for that. You can also find me over at Nat20 on the 6th, where I'll be playing in the Beyond the Tides campaign as a very different vibe than this. Then, sorry, I'm looking at my calendar. On Friday, we have Proper Parlor Games, where we play board games in character. It'll be our first session of that. The new year, new shows, all the things kicking off. And then I'm super duper excited for a week from today. Saturday morning, we have a charity stream for Jasper's Game Day. So please come out. If Niffer is still in the chat, she'll be GMing, and we're very, very excited for that. And then I will quickly plug as well on the 16th. I GM my own campaign, the Bard's Refrain. That'll be the 6th. So we'll have Curse of Strahd in the morning, and then the Bard's Refrain at evening. It'll be a full day event. So come check us out. Thank you to chat for everything and being amazing and on all the things.
All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Kohlrabi. I play Colin Wilson, the antiquarian, who is also a human. He is not a wizard, so don't pay attention to his spells and other stuff on D&D Beyond. They are not correct. If you Google Colin Wilson, you might get a little bit of a little fun stuff. And thanks, Luca and Sarah. I don't know how much of that was planned, but either way, it was glorious. And it's going to be even more interesting next episode. I can guarantee that. I'm all over the place, doing all sorts of things. The schedule's in the chat. If you like the way I talk or whatever, my name's in the chat. I also stream sometimes. And Sarah said most of the other cool projects, and then these people will mention more. So that's it for me.
Oh. Hey everyone, I'm Tyrant. You can find me everywhere at Dr. Tyrant. I played Winchester, the half-elf druid. We'll see if we make it out of this this death house, y'all. This is a nasty situation we found ourselves in, but I'm for it. Although, not very happy I have to wait 2 weeks to resolve this. Shucks. Let's see. Tomorrow, come join your favorite hosts for Total Party Recap, where we will be recapping this show and all the shows that have happened since right before the holiday break. Can't remember exactly what date. But we will be recapping all of those in a special New Year's episode. And then I'm in, like everything. I'm in 55 Below Zero. No, yes, 55 Below Zero and 5 Feet from Hell. On Monday, I'm in the beginning of Harper Season 2. First episode there on Tuesday, and I am also in Beyond the Tides over on Nat 20, playing just a very fun character to play, not so much for the voice.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
There's nothing wrong with talking in a deep voice.
Yeah, it's just the best. So yeah, keep coming back and watching. We have so much incredible content, and if you want to learn more about what we've done in the past and what we're doing coming up, come check out Total Party Recap tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah. Dark. Or Tony.
You don't sound so confident in any of
Listen, I have super brain on
That's
my mind.
Toby's job. Anyway, it's Toby. I'm playing Toby, the Lizard Folk Barbarian. You can find me on Twitter at whatisdnd, because I thought it was a great little handle.
It is a great handle.
You can find me pretty much only on Tuesdays at the moment, along with the Strahd Saturdays, where I'll be in Harper's, and also running my Tomb of Annihilation campaign, Beyond the Undergrowth. We're going to see where that's going to go, since they're looking for dragon bones and dealing with a whole slew of things that they just keep derailing my campaign. Doing odd things.
Quit blowing holes in my ship.
Blowing holes, they're like adding extra decks to the ship and everything. It's like, what the French am I supposed to do? I'm interested to see how Toby's going to have to handle all of this. Great character.
Listen, we're just gonna send these spirits off to where they need to go without them harming us. Easy.
Listen, I've already hit a couple of tables and the TPK card. I'm pretty sure this is Braz Bad Luck 2.0. Still don't know what that doll does, and that was part of the good table, so...
Level 1 is not fun.
We'll go over to Turk. I'm done.
Hello, I am Turk. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it is Turk Accented. Here on Twitch, I'm Turk with an accent. Or just Turk here on Discord, where rather the Once and Future Turk, there was a bit of a kerfuffle and a bet was made and I lost. But so now I have Turklings. It's great. Come join the Horde. Anyway, this was amazing. I am having so much fun playing Alexander Leonid. And look forward to seeing how Colin dies due to his own hubris. But, you know, that's for 2 weeks from now.
Listen, it's not hubris.
In the meantime, not talking to a near-dead person. I'm sorry.
What about
Listen,
Toby?
Luca knows what's going on, and she just threw something at me episode 1. She knows what she did.
Anyway. So... I will be hosting tomorrow night. We'll be doing all the good and glorious downloading of this week and last of TPK amazingness. So if you have not seen that, I heartily encourage you to do so. It will give you quick bite-sized chunks and have lots of fun and memes. On Tuesday, we'll be kicking off Harper Season 2. And with that, we also have an amazing Patreon. If you are like, Season 2, what happened in Season 1? Do I have some good news for you? Not only is it all up on YouTube, also, we have the Patreon, where we've posted a bunch of absolutely amazing in-between session Google Docs. And so not only can you experience those, but you can get really excited because those are just going to keep happening. Oh boy, no free time, only D&D, only TPK, all 3-letter words. After that, I actually had my schedule up for a second here. After that, I am also going to be on Proper's Parlor Games, which would be very exciting. And then I go back into my weekly hibernation for module week until we return on the double-stuffed day of Curse of Strahd to Bard's Refrain. So yeah, keep it locked here on TPK for all the absolutely amazing stuff we have going on. And until next time.
Just so everyone knows, a few of these tables I didn't want to use since we were almost done, so I will be saving them for next time. The D4s of healing are gone. Whatever you didn't use will not carry over. These aren't rollover minutes. But
Toby, being dead isn't so bad.
Well, I mean, I did see a small light.
Toby,
Can I give Toby my heals then?
No.
It's fine. I'm only at half health. Toby's fine. Everything's fine.
Toby, your hunger increases for the next day. You can eat and
How
digest.
much more can it increase?
This is a good table. Shut up. For the next day, you can eat and digest any plant or plant material, even wood, as you would normal food. Eating any food of this nature carries no negative effect that would normally apply, such as poison or indigestion. Taste is completely unchanged, though. So anything that was once plant material, you can literally just eat.
Toby
as if
already
it is
does
still
that.
a
We're
salad.
going to eat the Death House.
We? Where's the we coming from?
I'm going to cheer you on.
Colin, you gain the ability to freely scry on a random location, DM's discretion, on this plane of existence.
Well, that's no fun now, is it?
Winchester, all the plants that you touch for the next week turn to dust.
He's a druid. This is so
Oh
sad.
I know.
my god. How long? For a week?
For a week.
Like a Faerunian 10-day week? Bruh, we're gonna find one batch of rowan berries and you're gonna fuck it up.
Does this mean you
Alexander.
can't do good? Fuck.
Yes.
Hello.
Alexander, you have found tucked away in a nice little wooden box in the debris of this place a set of pallid leather gloves crafted with ivory fingernails on them. You're not sure what the leather's made of, but they are lovely, lovely gloves.
They're probably magical.
They're made of children.
So,
Oh boy.
those will
So they're
carry
designing.
over to next session. So thank you everyone that did the tables. I didn't want to waste them by having them apply, 15 minutes before session ends. So we're going to save those ones because I really liked them. And because I say so. But, as far as everything else, I'm in lots of the stuff that everyone already mentioned. The schedule's on the website. Go check. Join our Discord. Come hang out. And we will see you next time on the 16th, bright and early, Saturday morning.